Hate and love got a thin line between smiling and crying over someone you love. Kinda surprising when you find it change so fast. When the lies from the past do it slip. Who would have said that you would try to make it last? Get a grip. You reminisce about the first day, feel like your worst day. Figure from the drama down the one way. Shorty can't hide from her tears, writing letters over years, getting numb. Caught up in the life of a thug in the mud, pipping holes in the club. Night sleeping in the hole, niggas duck for you. Healing scars on the face that you love, still the money for a drug. Never saw for what it was, and the kids crying, getting left behind. You know you're running out of time and you're down for trying, so you bled out. No more nagging at the mouth. Reality is cold, got your heart left in doubt, not reverse side. I gotta find me a man that can treat me like a queen, give me love and understanding. She got that steady sleeping and creeping, selling it for cheap and real men weak when they try to be a man with love and understanding. She fucking with a baller cause he can't even hold a grand. She know she got a real one at home, but she lost in the zone. She trying to hold on, steady stressing and taking advantage of her brother that'll give her everything to show her he love her. She got another all up in the bed while he work, using boys money, got your heart feeling hurt, but you want that love in the palm of your hand. What you do? You heard him till he tell you he through singing. He be back again, but he long gone. Now you're regretting every second you're checking he ain't home. How did we get so far? Look, how did we get so far away? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Look, I just wanna know. How did we get so far away? Tell me, how did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Tell me, how did we get so far away? Far away. How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? I just wanna know. How did we get so far away? Every day is a struggle in the midst of defeat. When I start feeling weak, gotta know why me. Gotta walk, stay straight. Put me down till I can't. I'ma suffer till I lay. Want the best, so I pray it's a curse, man. I'm getting ready for a deadly and heavy shot. War in the spirituals on my body, and I'ma feel it when I'm almost selling stuff in my belly. Here with the timid, but I feel like I'm nobody. Every day is corruption, destruction. Young brother steady bustin'. Game ain't about nothing. Steady hustling. Duck when the guns bustin'. Stay drunk, smoked out, pissed off, cussing. Don't give a fuck about nothing. Grown men barely even got a home to attend to. It's like fuck what you been through. I gotta get it how I live from the cradle to the grave. How did we get so far? Look, how did we get so far away? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Look, I just wanna know. How did we get so far away? Tell me, how did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Tell me, how did we get so far away? Far away. How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far away? If I open my eyes, I end up seeing the cries of every child, every thug gotta struggle and strive to stay alive. We searching for roots and yearning for truth, for living in the low and never touching the roof. I need a boost. Show me the way and I can make it to a better day. Ready to pray, thinking why am I chilly in the conspiracy theory? Politicians making money till it's smoking the Philly. I take a rock and a Glock from the killers and cold cops to stop me. They lock me in permanent blocks and now I'm forever dissing this. I will be living life as a soldier killing this on my family. I'm looking through the window of a jail cell, feeling I'm in hell. Shining for freedom before they throw me in the cell. We locked down while everybody watching each other. I'm still wondering why my niggas steady killing each other. How did we get so far? Look, how did we get so far away? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far away? Tell me, how did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Tell me, how did we get so far away? Far away. How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? I just wanna know. How did we get so far away? Every day is corruption, destruction. Young brother steady bustin'. Game ain't about nothing. Steady hustling. Duck when the guns bustin'. Stay drunk, smoked out, pissed off, cussin'. Don't give a fuck about nothing. Grown men barely even got a home to attend to. It's like fuck what you been through. I gotta get it how I live from the cradle to the grave. Every day is corruption, destruction. Young brother steady bustin'. Game ain't about nothing. Steady hustling. Duck when the guns bustin'. Stay drunk, smoked out, pissed off, cussin'. Don't give a fuck about nothing. Grown men barely even got a home to attend to. It's like fuck what you been through. I gotta get it how I live from the cradle to the grave. Yeah, I know y'all can relate. Man, it's just real talk from the heart up. I know how it is, man. You turn like you're trying to take one step forward and you end up further away from where you started. It's love for the world. It's Chi-Town. We all fall off. We all make mistakes. Yeah, but you can get back up to the drawing board, though. It's good. We ain't never losing. You know where to go but up. You know where to go up. And that's on life. Yeah, that's on life. Yeah, ain't nowhere to go but up. Do your thing, Chi-Town. Keep your head up. Yeah, we out here. Love for the world. We ain't never gonna leave. We ain't never gonna walk. We ain't never gonna stop. We ain't going far away from where we need to be. We ain't never walking off this place, real man. Talk. Yeah, we gotta catch up, man. Try to get to the doctrine. We ain't never getting left behind, nigga. This the win. That's just how we do. Leaving them in the wind. For the new meal, much love. Hate and love got a thin line between smiling and crying over someone you love. Kinda surprising when you find a change so fast. When the lies from the past do it slip with the said that you would try to make it last. Get a grip. You reminisce about the first day, feel like your worst day. Fleeing from the jumper down the one way. Shorty can't hide from her tears, writing letters over years, getting numb. Caught up in the life of a thug in the mud, pipping holes in the club. Night sleeping in the hole, niggas duck for you. Healing scars on the face that you love, still the money for a drug. Never saw for what it was, and the kids crying, getting left behind. You know you're running out of time and you're down for trying, so you bled out. No more nagging at the mouth. Reality is cold, got your heart left in doubt, now reverse side. I gotta find me a man that can treat me like a queen, give me love and understanding. She got that. Steady sleeping and creeping, selling it for cheap, man. Real men weep when they try to be a man. With love and understanding, she fucking with a baller, cause he can't even hold a grand. She know she got a real one at home, but she lost in the zone. She trying to hold on, steady stressing, and taking advantage of her brother that'll give her everything to show her he love her. She got another, all up in the bed while he work. Using force money, got your heart feeling hurt, but you want that love in the palm of your hand. What you do? You heard him till he tell you he through singing. He be back again, but he long gone. Now you're regretting every second you're checking he ain't home. How did we get so far? Look, how did we get so far away? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Look, I just wanna know. How did we get so far away? Tell me, how did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Tell me, how did we get so far away? Far away. How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? I just wanna know. How did we get so far away? Look, every day is a struggle in the midst of defeat. When I start feeling weak, gotta know why me. Gotta walk, stay straight, put me down till I can't. I'ma suffer till I lay, want the best, so I pray it's a curse, man. I'm getting ready for a deadly and heavy shotty war in the spirituals on my body, and I'ma feel it when I'm almost selling stuff in my belly. Here with the timid, but I feel like I'm nobody. Every day is corruption, destruction. Young brother steady bustin', game big about.
What's going on, everybody? Sorry for the hold up, technical difficulties as usual. Anytime I actually fucking stream. It is the mayor of mid-tier, Dr. Doom's evil doppelganger, Zero fucking Lucy. And joining me on the mic is the ever charismatic, the Lucy checker himself, Sadistic Nance. Say hi to the people, Sadistic.
I don't like the way any of that sounds.
I mean, what did you? Why not? Why not?
It sounded almost a peppy kind of manic that I am not used to hearing from you.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm in a manic state right now. I'm hot. I'm drinking. Starting now.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I'm in a manic state. How was your week since the last podcast?
It's been good. It's been warm. In a amount of humidity I don't appreciate. But beyond that,
welcome to the Midwest summers, baby. No, I was just telling you that I was like hot as fuck, and I'm not understanding exactly why I'm sweating as much as I am. Sitting the fuck still, like I'm over here sweating like I would if I was to like be playing basketball or some shit. Like I got my towel going and everything like that, and I'm not too thrilled about that in the slightest fucking bit. Like not at all. Sparks and Brooklyn girl, I see you guys in the chat.
I was gonna say I'm not sweating at all, but yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot as fuck. I mean, I love the heat and everything like that, but I mean, come on now, like this is ridiculous. This is utter ridiculousness at this fucking point, you know. But then I can't complain because if I do, then it's gonna snow and then I'm gonna cry because I hate the fucking snow. I hate that shit with a passion. But thank you guys for tuning in to the next episode.
We are going to have to figure out something else. You are going absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to work on that after this podcast. I'm definitely going to figure out a different audio setup. Like I was telling you, we either going to do like Skype or Zoom or some shit like that, or Gmail meetups or something, because this shit right here is not what the fuck is happening.
Yeah, I literally only heard.
Yeah, and you're cutting
contextual.
Yeah, you're cutting in and out as well. Like this is stupid.
Yeah,
this is dumb.
Quality.
No, it's not. And it's gonna piss me the fuck off because like last week everything went relatively good. Everything went swimmingly for the most part, and then boom, here we go, brand new week. Excited to do another fucking episode, and here we are with this bullshit. So I gotta figure this shit the fuck out ASAP.
Yeah. probably would help if we didn't get started like 5 minutes before we were supposed to go live.
That is true. That is true. Last week we was a little bit prepared. We was a little bit more prepared, I guess. I think
Mm,
we came in with too much confidence. But I'm
we
excited.
did.
I'm
Came in way
excited.
too hot.
I'm excited because like I got great fucking feedback from the first episode of the podcast. They was like our dynamic is amazing. You have a couple of fans already.
Mm.
Yeah, they was telling me like, "Oh, for him to be from the south side of Chicago, he sounds so country and shit." And I was like, "Well, that's
It was
odd."
an illuminating. It was definitely an.
See, it's cutting out
No,
again. It was an
why am I?
illuminated. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's not great. I was gonna say, being able to hear my voice at length, uncomfortable, and I hate it.
It's
But
not that bad. It's not that bad at all.
do I sound like that in person?
I think you sound relatively the same. Like you were saying that I sound the
Really?
same in person and everything like that. Yeah, but like this is something that I got
You sound.
accustomed to. You said I sound what?
Mm, I said you sound completely.
Yeah, but see that's the thing, right? Like it was one of those type of things that once I started streaming and everything, I had to get accustomed to and get used to. I fucking hated my goddamn voice.
Oh, okay.
I can get,
I,
I can get, I can overheat in 40-degree weather. What the fuck? What the hell are you? Some type of reptile or some shit? 40 degrees is too cold.
it's
Anything below
cold.
65 is not okay for me. 60 is pushing it. But like anything below
Really?
55, yeah,
I like
nah.
like
Anything below 55 can go away.
I love a 30-degree day.
You're ridiculous. You're just utterly fucking ridiculous. I
What?
cannot. No. Fuck that. That's below freezing. Not okay. Not okay at all. Like if I can go
Yeah,
outside and
this
throw water into
connection.
the air, the connection is horrible. What the fuck? Yeah, this is so bad.
I know, right?
Are y'all hearing him
Really
okay?
awful.
Are you guys hearing us okay, audio wise? Is everything coming in clear? Random back itch. What the fuck? It hurts like hell. My body. My legs. My leg. It's tweaking every second cam wise. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Burr, what's going on? This is so weird. Yeah, that's because you guys are weird.
Yeah, I'm getting like every third word.
From who? Me or you? It stopped now. It's fine. Yeah, that's so fucking weird. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I have to figure this shit out immediately because this is not making me happy and I'm a lazy perfectionist. So therefore, this shit needs to fix itself expeditiously. Otherwise, I'm gonna be upset, like severely upset.
Yeah, you know, being lazy doesn't really lend itself to being a perfectionist. I feel like you got to pick one.
Yo, but see, no, that's the thing, right? I'm a lazy perfectionist because, like, if it's convenient for me, then I would do it. But actually putting forth effort, then I'm not okay with that. Yes, you're under my evil wing, Sparks. Sparks is the new Padawan. I'm going to teach him the evil ways of Luciano, and I'm excited. He's one of the new people in the Shadow Gang. Shadow Gang in the building. Let's go. Royal Bird, I see you. Shout out to my tribe boys, tribe teams, no bias. I'm excited. Can you tell?
Yeah.
But what are we talking about this week? Sadistic, tell the people what we're talking about this week.
So we touched upon it briefly in the very chaotic first episode, but
Very great first episode.
adaptation.
Adaptations.
Very great first episode. Yeah. So really, I think it's a good jumping off point. We can give our opinion about something that we both enjoy, and in addition to, I'm sure during the course of however long last, various adaptations will come out and release. Can just be way to circle back.
And you cut out again. Like, this is stupid. Oh, this is so stupid.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's not,
Uh,
and it's causing all type of issues right off the bat. Like, what the
definitely.
fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening though, to the best of my abilities, anyway.
That was
Okay,
it.
wait,
I don't know
wait,
how
wait,
much of
wait,
that you
wait.
heard though, versus how much
None,
they heard.
none. I heard zero of that shit at all, altogether, zero.
Oh, this is awful.
It really is, and I don't have time to try to set up a different route. So we're gonna have to like dug it out to the best of our abilities. Oh, this is so bad.
Thug it out.
Dug it out, yeah.
Oh man. Well, how about this? Can they hear me uninterrupted, or are they
Well,
getting like every
they
third
saying
word
that
as
the
well?
audio is fine. It's the camera or whatever the
Really?
fuck the case may be. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'm guessing Discord is just
Suppose
really
that's
shitty today.
hmm,
But I mean,
a
it seems to
possibility.
be
You know, I'm not a.
working right now. So
It does. I can hear everything you're saying. I assume.
yeah, I mean, I haven't said anything that you haven't responded to
Okay.
as of yet. So fuck it, let's go. What adaptation are we starting with?
Right. Oh, so I feel like as a general kind of plateau, we should preface this by saying you hate all Western adaptation.
I definitely do hate all Western adaptations. Like, well, I can't say all. I'm trying to think of what good adaptations did come out in the Western world that I did enjoy. He's talking about that's worth the 900 points. Drunk Lucy with the sunglasses. I like it. Um, okay, so I have a question. Are we
Mm-hmm.
counting anime dubs as a part of the adaptation?
Only if the dub differs significantly from the original content. So, for example, I would count Digimon as an adaptation because they added so many Western style jokes
Okay.
to the dialogue.
Okay, well then Digimon was a good one then. I enjoy Digimon. Digimon was a great
O-
that was a great
Okay.
Western adaptation. Are we counting Zoids?
I never seen Zoid undubbed, so I can't speak on it.
Okay, what about Big O?
But hmm?
Big O? Because like I feel
Again,
like
I've never seen
uh,
that undubbed.
because I feel like this, right? As far as the anime go, it is only a good handful of American dubs that were actually done that I could fuck with. So like
Mm,
Zoids, Cowboy Bebop, um, Big O, Trigun. Those are the ones that are okay. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers
okay.
was good. I mean, they took
Yeah,
most of
I
the
would say
action
that counts.
scenes over. Yeah, they took all the action scenes from the original or whatever, and then just kind of like voiced over acted the shit. But like Mighty Morphin Power Rangers was good. Um, VR Troopers were good. I hated Big Bad Beetleborgs. Let's start there. I fucking hated it. Like the whole premises, the storyline, everything about it was fucking generic. I fucking hated it.
I
And there we go with the cutout again.
VR Troopers kind of didn't work for me.
VR Troopers was great though. I mean, yes, it was cheesy as fuck, but
Oh,
at the
I just
same
said VR
time,
Troopers. See,
yeah, yeah, it's weird. It's acting weird. VR Troopers were good, and only reason that it was good because of the time that it
yeah,
came
you
out.
cut out
It came out in the
again this
'90s.
time.
Yeah.
I said I didn't hear any of.
Oh my fucking Bob. VR Troopers were good because it came out in the '90s and it was cheesy as fuck. So yeah, the acting wasn't great, the jokes and everything, the style, all of that shit. All right, Sparks, do what you got to do, young sir. All of that shit was good for the time that it came out. You know what I'm saying? But like overall,
Mm,
overarching nostalgia aside, it was eh, eh. It did not withstand the test of time at all. It did not. It did not uphold. It did not withstand. It's kind of ass in comparison now. Like I can go back and watch Mighty Morphin Power Rangers right now. Like I went back and watched the 5 episodes that Tommy when he was the Green Ranger, come on to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers about like 3 months ago, and it still was fucking good as hell. You know what I mean? VR Troopers does not have that replay value whatsoever in 21.
That's because Tommy has Black Force energy that's off the scale. Black Air Force energy that's off the scale. Of course, you would enjoy. He went into their Megazord, punched them, and threw them out.
Okay,
Of course, you like that.
So we have to talk about this, right? I have to go over why Evil Green Ranger Tommy was the best Power Ranger of all time. Okay? I have to talk about this. Number one.
Okay.
He beat all 5 of the Power Rangers' ass by himself on several different occasions. Number 2, he had a dagger that played as a trumpet, a metallic trumpet that he played through his fucking helmet to summon his Megazord. His Megazord was Mech Godzilla that came out the water. He didn't even have to get inside of his Megazord to control the motherfucker. He was on the distant rooftop playing his fucking flute. And was beating the fuck out the Power Rangers. He shot a green Hadouken. He shot a green fucking Hadouken. The only time a Hadouken was ever outside of anything that was involved in Street Fighter. He shot one and hit all 5 of their ass with one of them. He did a full half circle one, shot a fucking Hadouken at their ass, and it hit them all. On top of the fact that he jumped in their Megazord, beat their ass, took their shit, kicked them out, and said, "Nah, y'all not getting this motherfucker back." They had to get new Megazords after that shit, yo. They had to get new Megazords. And then he decided to give it back after. Yeah, they did. Because for a while they didn't have Megazords, and no. He took it. They couldn't get into the Megazords, and then he eventually gave it back.
Right.
Yeah. He's like, now you can have your shit back. And now you can fucking fight me. We can fight together. And then on top of that, his Megazord enhanced their shit. So before, the Power Rangers only had like the shield that came off their chest and that big ass fucking sword and was clunky as fuck. He gave their ass motherfucking steeds, yo. Steeds. The Power Rangers wasn't shit. He gave them swag, bro. They wasn't shit until Tommy joined the motherfucking force. And the only reason he stopped being a green Power Ranger is because of fucking plot armor. His little green candle burnt the fuck out. And they was like, oh no, we gotta do something. And then he came back as the bitch ass White Ranger, which is not as cool. Just saying.
I'd argue the White Ranger was a upgrade, if only because his dagger that he used to play with no lips. Exactly.
His dagger talk. Sabu was annoying as shit though. Nobody liked Sabu. Liking Sabu is equivalent to liking Scrappy Doo from Scooby Doo, man. Nobody likes Sabu. And then his dagger tried to be witty. Sabu, whatever. It tried to be all witty and kind of give him like these little punchlines and like, oh, Tommy, you shouldn't have done. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You know what's interesting?
Shut up, Subaru.
He lost those powers.
Mm-hmm.
And like they did not mourn Subaru. Subaru was just gone and they didn't care.
Because nobody likes Subaru. He always was talking at the wrong fucking times and everything like that, yo. All the wrong times. All of them.
Isn't that a murder?
I mean, was it really alive? I feel like it was given personification versus it actually being alive, because the dagger technically was an inanimate object that had human dialect.
Well, yeah, but it had its own thoughts and personality, which makes me think it was alive.
Pinocchio technically wasn't alive until the end. So, like, if you threw Pinocchio
he was alive.
Fire, he was animated. He wasn't alive.
Well, he was alive. He wasn't a real boy. He wasn't flesh.
Okay, so now we have to delve into what quantifies as being alive and not alive. Does it have a pulse?
Yeah, I would.
Because Pinocchio was made out of wood, bro.
Yeah, he was made out of wood.
And Subaru definitely didn't have a fucking pulse. He flew around though. He kind of was like a boomerang dagger thing because I remember distinctively his ass was like floating through the air and shit on like invisible wire and hitting
He
putties.
would kind of just be. Right, exactly.
Because
So
if
let me ask
Subaru
you
was
this:
alive, then
Have you
Alfalfa
seen?
had to be alive.
I would count Alpha as being. You don't know anybody's name.
No, I know it's Alpha. It's Alpha 5. I like to call him Alfalfa.
Oh,
I
okay.
enjoy fucking up people's names intentionally. I don't even try anymore. Whatever comes to mind is what the fuck I'm going to
Ironic
say.
for a person that doesn't use his real name.
Of course not. Of course. Why the fuck would I do a thing like that? If you don't know my
Right.
government, then you
But
ain't meant to know it.
On the topic of Power Rangers, have you seen any of the movies?
Which one?
Any of them? Any of the
I
either the
seen
first one or the
all
most
of the.
recent 2017?
I seen the OG one with Ivan Ooze. I did not watch the remake because I wanted my nostalgia to be intact.
Okay.
I did
I
not
was
want
gonna
to
ask, did you
see.
feel like if it was
I didn't want to see something that I enjoyed so much as a child be destroyed yet again after being disappointed so many other countless times in the past.
okay? So explain this. Why do you hate Western adaptations?
Because they're inaccurate. That's my biggest problem with all of this shit. If you have a distinctive storyline, I don't care about the director's direction or vision or any of that bullshit. If you have it already established, if you're not okay, the only time that I can deal with director's ideology when it comes to something is when you're talking about like Marvel or DC. Because like DC, for example, you have the Flash. He ran back in time, fucked some shit up, and he ran back so far, so fast, it reset the timeline. So now you have Flashpoint. You got Superboy Prime. He punched a hole in the timeline, and it reset everything. So now you got the new 52. Or you have like Spider-Man, for example, in Marvel, when you have the multiverse with all the different Spider-Mans and shit. That is feasible. So like if you want to have a teenage Peter Parker versus a dope Peter Parker, and now they meet like into the Spider-Verse, that makes sense to me. But when you have something that you're not rebooting, that you're going to put a title on and just relaunch it and go from there and fuck it up, it pisses me off. Prime example. I'm not even going to touch Resident Evil. I'm going to save Resident Evil for right now. Let's talk about the other movie that the little Mila chick from Resident Evil was in. Monster Hunter World. Did you see Monster Hunter World?
I've seen clips of it, but I haven't seen the full film.
Good. Because it sucked. Really fucking bad. Like, I knew it was going to be ass when they had, number one, T.I. was in it. T.I. can't act his fucking ass at all. He can't act at all. T.I. can't act to save his fucking life, right? But then they had him with like a sniper rifle. And he closed the wrong fucking eye. He had the eye that he was looking down the scope with closed. Blinking with the other fucking eye. Like, oh, so you're just going to eyeball this shit like an 8 on a scale and shoot this motherfucking monster. You're really going to shoot Diablos with an anti-armor sniper rifle and think that shit is going to be okay. It's the reason that you have primitive weapons in Monster Hunter World. They didn't touch on that shit at all. You just got regular special ops military fucks out here in the goddamn desert fighting fucking Devil Joe. Why? Why? It didn't make no type of continuity sense whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, Silent Hill. Let's go with that one. It's been games upon games that has been out for years where they have the dialogue. Anything past PS1 that has a game for it, since anything past the original Final Fantasy VII that has cutscenes with actual dialogue and people voice acting shit, it's no fucking excuse. None. The whole reason of doing a motion picture based off of something is to put a human body, at least in my envisionment, at least in my opinion, is to put a physical human embodiment into the storyline that you already established and knew and loved. These people are capitalizing off of an established brand to put forth something to cause a goddamn money grab. And it's ass. This is blatant fucking booty juice. That's the best way to describe it. It's ass. It's diarrhea. It's fucked. It's trash. It is not good in the slightest bit. And it is very few Western Is there any outside of an anime or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? I can't think of one off the top of my head right now that was actually fucking good. You remember
I like so many.
No. Okay, let's go. Name the ones that you like, and then I'm gonna pick them apart. Let's do that.
Oh, well, it's not a matter of picking them apart. It's because we have different opinions on what makes a good adaptation.
We also have different tastes
a
and shit.
one-to-one remake.
Yes.
We have similar tastes as far as things we like. But let's take Resident Evil, for example. Not the whole of the film franchise, because I feel like after the first one, it kind of went in the worst direction possible, where it's like everything you just said, it turned into this weird cash grab.
Yes.
But I thought the first Resident Evil so good.
The first Resident Evil was probably good. Okay, the first Resident Evil was probably the best out of the entire franchise because that was the closest thing that you got to the game. You got the house, you got the hallways, you got the little girl, you got the little laser net thing, you got the jump scares. That was the closest thing to the actual fucking game they did the entire fucking series.
No, the next 5 movies are much closer to in fact, they straight up lift costumes, dialogue, and characters directly from the game.
Okay, no. Okay, but see, the thing is that the correlation was all wrong. Like, Nemesis was not Chris. That was not the same fucking person. How the fuck are you gonna have, what was her name? What was it, Claire? They introduced in the first one? How are you introducing Claire before you introduce Jill? And then you introduce Jill, and Jill is a fucking support filler character. Are you fucking serious? Really?
Yeah, they didn't introduce Claire before they introduced Jill first.
No, and not in the Resident Evil movies.
Yeah, Jill was in the second one. Claire was in the third one.
Okay, so who was the one that was in the first one? It wasn't Jill, like it was supposed to be.
No, it was original character named Alice.
Okay, that's a fucking problem. How are you going to do Resident Evil and not start at the fucking beginning? Jill and the introduction of stars was a very important keynote part of the original Resident Evil. It's the whole reason they was even fucking doing this shit. This wasn't the regular fucking police that was pulling up. See,
that's what I'm saying. There's like a difference between a one-to-one remake where you just put everything that was originally there to screen with real people and adapting, or in some cases adapting out certain aspects of the original property.
Okay.
You have to understand that movies and games can last for hours. Movies,
and you can have a million fucking
you want
movies.
Your ass out of that seat in about 2 hours because it's gonna start to hurt. Like, ain't nobody.
That's not true either. Oh shit! Wait a minute, my tape coming down. Fuck. Wait a minute. My bootleg green screen is about to fall apart.
I was just finna say, your shit's finna fall on your head.
My bootleg green screen is about to fall down. No, but like, that's a problem. That is a problem. You saying that you can be in a seat for several hours. Dude, they have fucking going on, what, 9, 10 Fast and the Furious movies? You mean to tell me that you couldn't break this shit down over a series of 4 or 5 movies off of Resident Evil games? Yeah, my bootleg green screen, Papa Carter. My green screen. But no, you saying that you have all of this shit, right? You can't break this down over 4 or 5 movies? When they got like 10 Fast and the Furious movies? Fast and the Furious hasn't made sense since they left Tokyo. And even with them going to Tokyo, that didn't even fucking make sense. They just went from street racing in LA, sure then all of a sudden, boom, now you got Bow Wow, no acting ass. Over here in Tokyo with this other miscellaneous ass white dude doing shit with the fucking Yakuza, and now they're fucking drifting up and down parking garage ramps and shit. No continuity whatsoever, no fucking sense made whatsoever. And speaking of which, this is another thing that I'm noticing as well. Can we stop having prominent black people from the music community come over and do these shitty ass fucking movies? Can we stop that? No.
The answer to
can we
that is
stop
no.
that? Can we
Rappers
stop
will
that?
always be trying to act.
They need to
And you
stop
know
that
whose
shit.
fault it is? Tupac. Except Tupac could actually act.
Tupac can act. Tyrese is okay. I have no problem with Exhibit. I have no problems with Ice Cube. But like, are we really going to continue to give roles to Bow Wow? Really? Like, what's like Mike?
I don't think we are.
That
When's the last time
fucking-
you've seen him in it?
Well, that's because you haven't seen Bow Wow in anything of any type of prominence in fucking forever, because he turned out to be a fucking lame as he got older. But like, as an example, right?
Turned out. Started off ass, but keep going.
Well, the girls liked him when we was kids. You know what I'm saying? It was Bow Wow this, Bow
And
Wow that.
they
you
are
know?
they were wrong then. They were wrong then, and hindsight has shamed. Okay.
But like, it's no way in fucking hell Ashanti should have been featured in anything else. No more T.I. If we're not going to have brand new, unknown name black people doing shit, I don't want to see anybody else from the music industry that is black doing anything else. Especially in the shitty ass fucking movie and remaking adaptation of some shit. We don't need no more of that shit at all. No. Stop that shit expeditiously. They need to discontinue that
And
shit.
you know what's interesting? I was brushing my teeth this morning, and I was thinking about the Fast and the Furious because a commercial had come on, and I was like, they started off dealing drugs, street racing, and now they're flying cars into space. Like, what happened?
Like, how the fuck can you explain that shit? Where the fuck is Jason Statham, The Rock, John Cena now? John Cena's in this movie. Like, so are we just gonna take everybody that is off of fucking human growth hormones and steroids and try to give them some type of fucking after career? And did you hear that John Cena got in trouble because he like acknowledged Taiwan as a country or some shit, and China had a fucking threw a fucking fit or some shit like that? So he had to go speak Mandarin and apologize.
Relationships and yeah, I did not watch that because I'm not interested in hearing Caucasian people speak Mandarin. But yeah, China has this weird thing where the main Chinese or the Chinese mainland say like there's only one China.
They're like a
So
gang.
saying Hong Kong and Taiwan. You're not talking about separate countries.
No,
Kind of. In
but
China,
they're like a gang.
such
It's
a
like
big
either you
market
get down or
that
you lay
if
down.
you upset them,
Yeah, you fucking up money.
yeah. Except for Taiwan does not play by those rules. Taiwan is like, hey, we're independent. We have our own laws, no president, and yeah, we're Chinese, but you know, getting all Taiwan is like a good. They just need the black forces. They don't have any. They need, and then
they need somebody to come out of Taiwan and just start fucking shit up. Okay, so Chris Brown,
yeah.
if it's a movie that involves him talking more than it is him dancing, he's gonna suck. T.I. was horrible in Takers because T.I. cannot act. He was bad in fucking ATL. The only good acting that T.I. does is when he is portraying himself as himself in a fucking video. Jason Statham is okay. His acting isn't the greatest in the world. His fight scenes are a little bit forced. I don't have a problem with him. The problem is what is this middle-aged British fighting dude doing in a fucking Fast and the Furious? They're not even fucking drag racing no more. Money Too Sweet. What's going on? T.I. can't fucking act. Stop fucking lying. That's Big Hat. T.I. can't act his way out of a fucking paper bag. The only thing that nigga can act like is a fucking criminal. That's it. That's it. And that's based off of his fucking criminal record. Nothing else. But yeah, like, that shit needs to fucking stop. It just needs to fucking stop altogether. Do you remember when Tekken came out with a fucking motion picture? Did you see that?
Now that was terrible.
That was horrible.
I did, and it was that was awful.
That was horrible.
Awful.
What
It
about
didn't
the
make.
other Street Fighter movie with Lana Lang from Smallville playing fucking Chun-Li?
Okay, so here's where I feel like you can get divisive about an adaptation. So you have that one, which is objectively horrible. It has no redeeming uh qualities to it.
Qualities?
But
Yeah.
how do you feel about the original Street Fighter movie, the one with Jean-Claude Van Damme? How do you feel
Okay,
about that one?
so the original Street Fighter movie is fucking goated. The reason being is because at the time that it came out, everything was pretty fucking accurate. Technology wasn't that fucking advanced. Acting really wasn't a keynote thing. It was one of those type of things where we're gonna do this movie for fun. Plus, everybody that did the Street Fighter movie was on cocaine. Nobody in that bitch was sober. Everybody was higher than giraffe pussy on a goddamn high air balloon. Everybody in that bitch was high as
Now,
fuck. That movie was
I
great.
can guarantee you that nobody was doing any cocaine because 100% of it was coursing through Jean-Claude Van Damme's vein. Like there was none for anyone else.
The
I,
dude
I would bet my soul on it.
No, the dude that played Bison was definitely zooted. He was zooted to the motherfucker. Because it was like when they first introduced him and he turned around. Wait, let me take off my glasses so I can do this shit. Let me stop laughing.
Oh Jesus.
They introduced him. He turned around. His eyes was bugged up like, hi. Motherfucker eyes was
He
popping
always
out this
looks like
motherfucker.
that though.
Yeah, and he always high. My boy was zooted to the motherfucker. Zooted to the motherfucker. Oh, man.
But see, that's interesting though, because that's not a one-to-one adaptation.
It's not. But see, at that point in time when that
kind of
came
crazy
out,
and wacky and out there.
you know what I'm thinking too about giraffe pussy, Mr. Chris Rock. Carter, go the fuck away. No, but see, the thing was when that movie came out, the Street Fighter lore wasn't that deep either. Same thing with the first Mortal Kombat movie. The first Mortal Kombat movie was not 100% accurate or canon, but at least they included all of the main fucking people that was supposed to be there. Everybody that was in the original Mortal Kombat game was there. Everybody from Street Fighter 2 Champion Edition was in the Street Fighter movie. And we're not even going to talk about this fucking travesty of a fucking remake that technically should have been a fucking Hulu special series that was this new Mortal Kombat movie. Because I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Cole Young was the most unnecessary character I've seen in a goddamn movie in a very fucking long time. Like, completely fucking useless. And then they tried to write him the fuck
That I
in.
agree with.
They tried to write him in, and it was
that
like,
just been Johnny Cage.
It could have been. But then they're gonna try to stretch it out and put the poster at the end that's like, oh, we're going to Hollywood to get Johnny Cage. Now fuck off. Fuck you, Cole Young. Fuck you. He's the ancestor of
what do you
Scorpion. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was.
But
what do you think works about them adapting the first Mortal Kombat movie versus the most recent one?
What works with the first one was the fact that people actually gave a fuck about being accurate to the goddamn title. People in the first Mortal Kombat movie, I feel like were actually fans of Mortal Kombat. I feel like the people that worked on the very first Street Fighter movie for that as well. The Mortal Kombat movie was a solid 8. Which one? I know you're talking about the original and not this remake. That shit was a fucking 4.5.
I would say certainly.
That shit was a 4.5 at best. The acting was terrible. The fucking writing was horrible. They had Sonya Blade from fucking Gary, Indiana. Are you fucking high? Are you fucking high? Carter, you're from the Midwest. You know as well as I do. Sonya Blade being from Gary, Indiana is a fucking travesty. A fucking travesty. The best thing about...
Is she not from Gary, Indiana?
I don't know, but her being from Indiana in general is kind of depressing. And then on top of that, they had Shang Tsung out here with a fucking Tyler Perry fucking wig on. Like, this man
No,
literally.
Sonya Blade is from Texas.
I can take that. That makes a lot more sense to go along with her fucking character than being from Gary, Indiana. The only thing that would explain from her being from Gary is the fact that she's over here. Oh, I'm talking about Armageddon. Armageddon is better than this fucking last remake.
That
And
is
Armageddon was definitely better than this fucking remake. Definitely better. Not the Sonya Rose.
No.
See, Sonya's acting in this last movie is exactly why she got 950 health on Mortal Kombat 11 now. Because her ass is from Gary, Indiana. She lost 50 fucking hit points just from being from fucking Indiana. Boom. That's why she got a negative fucking life lead starting off the fucking fight. Because she's from fucking Gary, Indiana. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. None. And Armageddon was better than this last fucking movie. At least Armageddon had some type of continuity. And then Jade was bad as fuck. Jade was a baddie in Armageddon. Who was the best looking chick in this remake? Who was the best looking one? Don't worry, I'll wait. I will wait. Who was the best looking woman?
Not to make her black. That Jade. That's the Jade.
I mean,
you going to bat for?
Yes, actually, yes. Because even though she was supposed to be black, she wasn't black. She was like Asian or whatever. But like Armageddon was like the all-inclusive movie. Granted, the Armageddon Sonya was worse than the original fucking Sonya from the first movie. I don't know why they just didn't bring motherfuckers back and shit. But she was a baddie. Sindel was a baddie. Who was the best looking chick in this Mortal Kombat remake? Especially because, okay, that's another problem that I have with this remake. How the fuck are you going to have Melina in the remake without Katana? How the fuck you getting Melina without Katana? Somebody explain that to me. You seen Natara for a full 5 seconds when she flew the fuck down before Kung Lao cut the bitch in half. Fuck out of here, Carter. What's going on, Special Ed? Can anybody explain it to me? How the fuck are you having Melina when Melina was the test tube baby without Katana? Anybody? Anybody want to tell me that? Anybody? How the fuck are you having Rico and Natara without having Johnny Cage and Katana? Anybody want to explain that to me? Anybody? Can anybody tell me why? How? Sadistic. Please. Please. How?
Hello?
Yeah. How? You ain't hear shit I just said, did you? Is Discord fucking up again? Are you there? Yo. This just turned into like a strong ass fucking soliloquy. Sadistic, are you there, fool? Oh my goodness. Discord is really not liking us right now. Okay. So I'm gonna hang up the call and try it again. My goodness. Radio silence yet again. Discord is fucking up. Was the bigger sister. You still needed Katana's DNA to get Melina. The whole reason that you got Melina was because you had Tarkatan DNA and Katana's DNA. That's why she looks so much like her. If it's no Katana, you have no fucking Melina. That's how that works. That's just how that works. There's no other way around it. There's no other way to do it. Let's try to get Sadistic back. I'm sweating my ass off right now. It is warm as fuck over here in my room. God damn. Sadistic, are you back?
I think so.
There we go. There we go. We got him back.
Yeah, all I heard was screaming.
Oh, I was on a whole soliloquy, bro.
Oh, okay.
I better see a fine ass Cetrion in the Mortal Kombat sequel and Devora. I bet not see either one of the two of them bitches in the sequel. If I see either one of the two of them before introducing so many other people in the goddamn cast, I'm gonna fucking be mad as shit. I'm gonna be mad as fuck.
I mean, with Mortal Kombat, you kind of have to pick and choose because the cast is so big.
No,
So you
you
only have.
don't.
In your mind, is every movie a 10-hour epic that they just
If you're
have
going to
time to
base it,
introduce
if
every
you
character?
yes, if you're going to base it off of a fucking established franchise, then don't fuck it up. Hey, Princessa, what's going on? Stick around for a bit. Enjoy my fucking yelling and ranting. If you're going to base something off of a successful established franchise, then why the fuck not take the time to flesh out the goddamn characters? It only makes sense. It only does. And I shit you not. Not a one person over the age of 28 actually liked that fucking remake.
Yeah, a lot of people hated it, but it's like they didn't. Had so few characters in that movie, and they didn't even flesh those out. How do you think they're going to flesh out more?
And that's exactly why this shit should have been released as a fucking Hulu fucking short series. Tatiana Ali as Jade, that would be nice. I can see that. She might be a little old for the role now, but
Yeah,
I can see that.
Jade is.
Okay, I'll talk to you later then. No, but Tatiana Ali might be a little old for the role, but back in the day, I could definitely see her playing Jade. That would have been nice. I can see that. That would have been nice. But yeah, what other? Oh, are we gonna talk about the movie that shall not ever exist? Are we gonna touch on that?
It depends on which movie you're talking about.
Well, we're not gonna
Oh,
count.
it better not be Dragon.
Oh, we're definitely talking. I'm talking about Evolution.
Oh,
I'm
no.
definitely talking about Evolution.
Okay, so at least that we're in agreement. So Evolution is just a masterclass on how to fuck something up, you know?
It's only
It
first behind M. Night Shyamalan's Avatar.
Yeah. Oof, that's another.
That's only
That's
second to
another.
that. Only second to that. I would say Evolution, M. Night Shyamalan, Last Airbender, and then the Netflix Death Note. 3 worst.
Mm.
I
In
can't
fairness,
I
I
can't think
still
of
haven't
anything
seen
worse.
the Netflix Death Note,
I told you I wish
but
the first 15 minutes it pissed me the fuck off. I was done. I was done.
so I have a question though about the Netflix Death Note.
Mm-hmm.
Is he still known as Kira?
Yes. Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Because that's supposed to be them calling
Yes,
him
I'm
a
smoking
killer.
squares. Yeah, I'm smoking
But
squares.
but ja- but Japanese people lacking diphthongs to be able to say words correctly, so it ended up as Kira.
Instead of killer. Yeah.
So right.
Yeah.
So how did they get Kira for him? Is he just like?
Dog. Your guess is about as
I mean,
good
I
as
don't.
mine. The shit, first 15 minutes, I was done.
Mm,
I was done. Folks, if you're listening to the podcast right now, go back and watch the early 2000s Death Note movie, the Japanese one.
they really are excellent.
All three of them were fucking amazing. And the third one wasn't even canon. That's how you fucking do it. That is exactly how the fuck you do it. You do the original storyline, and then you do the side quest, hypothetical, hyperbolic fucking story. That's how the fuck you're supposed to do it.
They didn't do the original storyline. They heavily changed lots of things in the first and
No,
second
they
movie
they
to
rush
the manga.
they rush past a lot of things. They didn't include everything, but the things that they did include was accurate, with the exception of how Light dies.
Like they skipped 2 whole arcs.
They didn't include the third fucking Death Note killer.
Yeah, and they missed the whole businessman
Mm-hmm.
aspect.
Thank you, Carter. Thank you.
They didn't do.
Thank you, Money. Lady Valentine, what's going on, sweetheart? What else they didn't do?
They skipped a lot of the stuff with Misa.
Well,
mainly pertaining to
her origin story.
no, when that one cop, that young kind of cop, was pretending to be her manager, and they had to use a fake death note. But I guess that you can count that with the business.
Yeah, you can kind of
Technique.
glaze. You can kind of glaze that over. You can glaze that over a little bit.
Right. They didn't do anything with what was the Mello and
They came up. They came up a little bit in the third movie.
in the third one, right? Yeah, that kid.
Yeah, they came
Uh,
up a little bit in the third one. But even still, okay. Oh, Battle Royale.
mm.
Another great adaptation.
Well, see, we already know you love Eastern adaptations of anything.
Eastern adaptations are the best ones. If you go back and you watch the original Grudge, The Ring, One Missed Call, The Eye, all of the American remakes versus the original Eastern makes of these movies, you're going to be pissed. Because every single last one of them, I'm sorry, Jessica Alba in The Eye, really? Word?
I mean, I haven't seen either of the eyes.
Dude,
But
you gotta
apparently
watch the Asian one.
it was good.
Oh,
But I did see.
Margot Robbie can be anything that she fucking wants. I don't care because she's sexy as shit. So I'm on board with that. She could be fucking
See,
Raiden. She could be
feel
Raiden. I
like
don't care.
you're picking stuff based off of this weird loose rubric that only you can see.
That it's ever changing. I don't even have it. I can't even see it. It's just based off of fucking pure emotions.
Okay, it's if you feel like you like it, you like it, and if you don't, it's the worst thing you've ever seen.
You'll take the Rock for Gearus? No. No.
No,
Fuck
no.
no. No. No. We seen the Rock and the Scorpion King. We don't need to see his ass no more without a shirt. I'm good.
I mean, not
Oh
even
yeah,
that.
the
Gear should be
Grandmaster
played
chick.
by, like,
The
a very
Grandmaster chick from
dark-skinned
Doctor
black man.
Strange, she would be a perfect Chronica. I'm almost certain that that's who they based the character off of.
Tilda Swinton?
I think so. Like, if you think about her in Doctor
No,
Strange, and then you think about Chronica, that's pretty much a fucking dead match, bro.
I don't see that at all.
Dude, I'm telling you, that shit is perfect.
No, they're just bald white ladies.
How many of them do you see walking around?
Bald white ladies?
Yeah.
Enough.
Yeah.
Enough. But yeah, they're just bald white, and I guess in slightly similar outfits.
And that's probably what makes it perfect. Fuck all that. When are we getting a Doctor Doom movie? So I can be pissed off about that.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, let's move on to Fantastic Four. Now, we've already established that Michael
All
B.
of them are
Jordan's
short.
Fantastic
All of
Four
them are
is
shit.
ass. See, I like the second one a lot.
They all
Not the
shit.
second version, but I like the sequel to the first one.
You want to get Papa Kappa's Borracho? Michael J. Okay. So John Wick, back on the Mortal Kombat. Michael J. White, he was Jax for that really really good Mortal Kombat series that they had on YouTube some years back.
Legacy.
That was perfect. And while we on the topic of fucking YouTube remakes, right? I've seen so many fucking small budget remakes from animes that was beautiful. Beautiful. I've seen it. I can't think of the name of these folks that did it, but they did the Asuma death scene with Hidan from Naruto. And they played that shit out and they broke it up into 3 parts. The casting was perfect. The personalities was perfect. The special effects were perfect. It was fucking beautiful. And then you're looking at these multi-million-dollar companies fuck shit up. How?
I mean,
How?
I don't think they're necessarily fucking them up. Some of them, well, like I said, I enjoy many, but also I understand that adaptations work differently from the original medium that they come from.
Fuck that.
Like when you have a television show and you have a lot more time in the television show to build.
You have
Like
a lot more
if they
time. You push these
yeah
movies out years. What? Come on, no, that's not
yeah
a fucking excuse.
movies have to be self-contained to it.
I'm okay
Even
with the
Marvel movies.
Miz. I'm okay with the Miz playing Johnny. I'm definitely okay with that. Him or Ryan Reynolds.
Are you?
Yep. There we go.
No,
John Wick just said
no,
it. Ryan Reynolds or the
no,
Miz. I'm okay with either one of them
no,
playing. I'm okay with either one of them playing Johnny Cage. Why are you saying
nope,
no?
nope. Ryan Reynolds can stay
Is Deadpool?
in Deadpool with his wife from Gossip Girl in their plantation wedding, and I think the Miz is kind of too old to play Johnny Cage.
Is
To
he?
play a young Johnny Cage in the first Mortal Kombat tournament.
Okay. Yeah, I give you that. Or how
He can
about
play
this?
Johnny Cage.
Keep it how they did with the first one and just get a bunch of no-name actors.
That's what I would do.
That's what you should have did. That's what you should do. Get a bunch of no-name actors and put them on.
Yeah.
Boom.
'Cause when you get already established people that come with all these expectations, stuff like that, and easier to be led.
Mike Tyson for Gareth.
But yeah,
Mike Tyson for Gareth. With every death I grow stronger.
yeah. But would you say that to Mike Tyson's face though?
Hell no. Mike Tyson was walking
Exactly.
around in the 90s with a fucking romper on, and everybody was like, Mike, you look fly than a bitch.
I thought you was gonna say he was walking around in the '90s biting off people's ears. I swear to
That
God,
was
I thought
yeah,
that's
that was later in his career. We're talking about in his height. We're talking about in the early 90s. He was walking around in a romper and ain't nobody was gonna check his ass.
Of course not.
Mike Tyson was telling
How
people,
could you?
I'm gonna bend you over, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass until you love me. And nobody questioned his sexuality. Nobody was gonna tell Mike, hey, that's kind of gay. Pause. No homo. You just kind of accepted that shit. Mike Tyson was like, I'm gonna eat your babies. Nobody said nothing to Mike Tyson because you kind of knew that this motherfucker might do that shit. You just let that shit go.
Also, in the '90s, we was all saying wild stuff.
In the
Could you
90s,
imagine if the people?
No.
Yes, we were saying all types of shit in the '90s. Yeah, like
Yeah.
imagine if somebody said they was gonna eat somebody's babies, they would try to be canceled.
well, that's
Twitter
because
hashtags.
right, cancel Mike Tyson. Well, they tried to cancel
Right.
Mike Tyson after he beat up what was it, Robin Givens?
Yeah,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
It was alleged. You fantasize
Allegedly.
over Mike, dog. Nah, I don't fantasize over Mike Tyson. I just know that motherfuckers want to go check him. And yes, allegedly. Mike Tyson allegedly beat up Robin Givens.
Okay.
You gonna tell Mike Tyson that shit was confirmed? That's like telling OJ he really did it.
I mean, I feel like these are two bad examples of reasonable, plausible deniability.
And then this motherfucker OJ Simpson came out with a book like, if I would have did it, this is how I would have done it. Oh, OJ was a wild boy, man. OJ is a wild boy.
He was wild. Johnny Cochran was wild. Johnny Cochran really started. If it rhymes, it's probably like when he said, "If the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit." We was like, "Oh, that sounds like
Bars.
hard
Bars."
right bars." That
Like,
sounds
hey,
like
you
a
gotta believe
Jesus
this man.
gifted burning bush fact.
Right? Like, hey, did you flip the tablet that the Ten Commandments was on? This was like number 12. It was on the back.
Right.
You gotta flip
If
it
the
over.
glove doesn't fit, you must have quit.
You gotta flip it over. It's on the other side. You ain't see it. That's okay. You ain't see it. That's cool. That's cool. But it's on the back. It's there. He walking around free because shit. He OJ. He ain't black. He OJ. Special Ed just said it. Oh man, the 90s was fucking wild. Fucking wild.
Have you seen the Super Mario Brothers movie
The original one back in the 90s?
with John Leguizamo?
Oh yeah, that shit was horrible. That shit was bad.
It
That was
wasn't great.
so bad. It's not even
It
talked
wasn't
about.
great.
It's not even talked about.
They don't talk about it. I think they should though. I feel like that movie was
Devil Breaker, what's
weird
going
in that
on, son?
if it didn't have the Super Mario Brothers name to it, if it was an original property and they kept everything the same, it would have been great.
It would have been okay.
Okay,
Wow.
so I have another question for you.
Okay.
So on the subject of things like that, so at
Fuck
this point,
Cetrion.
it's a far. What's that, Trion?
No. I'm responding to a question. Papa Carter was like, "What's my
Oh,
thoughts on Cetrion and Rockwall? Fuck her. Nerf that bitch into oblivion." Continue.
I think you should nerf it. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm gonna save it for the Shadow Society. So
Go ahead.
at this point, it's like a foregone conclusion that adaptations are going to change for better or worse, or just out of necessity. But
Hmm.
in from your perspective, managing expectations based off of fans expect this, but just fans probably aren't enough to sustain this financially. You need to appeal to a broader audience.
Okay.
What adaptation do you think manages that correctly? Not Death Note, but if you had gun to your head, if you had to pick one, what would you pick? And it can be any adaptation. It can be book to television
I was
show.
about
It
to
can
say
be from
Lord of the
television
Rings.
show to movie.
I would say Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah, that's a good.
That was probably the best complete, well done adaptation I can fucking remember. Because they literally had all the fucking movies. They
Hmm.
broke this shit down, and each movie was like 3 fucking hours long. So yeah, it was some
Yeah.
parts that they skipped over, but everything that was important, you fucking got.
Mm.
Yes, I do have a bed sheet in the background for my fucking green screen, Kira. Fuck you, okay?
And it's having issues. It's trying to
It
touch
was.
him. Leave him alone.
I don't have a green screen because I'm poor. Speaking of which,
Right.
wait. I'm about to drop my motherfucking link right here. Since you want to talk shit, there go my fucking PayPal, Kira. Send me some fucking money because I need to buy a goddamn green screen so that you don't come back and talk shit. All right?
Yeah. The lack of green screen is why I'm not on camera. It's like y'all don't need to be on my walls with.
There go my goddamn PayPal. Send me some fucking money, and then I could go on Amazon. Or better yet, I'm gonna start an Amazon wish list. I'm gonna be like one of these OnlyFans broads, and I'm gonna start fucking sending personal videos to people that send me fucking money and buy shit off of my goddamn Amazon wish list. There we go, Kira. Just for you, shorty. Boom. Send me bread, I'll buy a green screen, and I'll write your name on that motherfucker. You get a special shout out. Until then, I'm gonna hang my goddamn bed sheet up on my fucking ceiling with some fucking duct tape. But no,
Not even like
no,
Gorilla Tape.
no, just regular duct tape.
Okay.
Just duct tape. The shit holes all the same. No, but
Hmm.
seriously, with the Lord of the Ring books, the books, all of them motherfuckers are like mini dictionaries. It's a lot of shit. The Lord of the Ring books are incredibly fucking dense if you actually read them. Like they're stupid fucking dense. And then they all was all encompassing and all inclusive. Like they did the backstory for the Elvins, the Dwarvins, the different languages that Tolkien actually created for Lord of the Rings. The Shire, the way that they depicted the Shire being little fucking hills and quintessentially the fucking hobbits being fucking groundhogs. All of that was immaculate. The way that they fucking did the
Groundhog.
yeah, they were fucking groundhogs, dog. The way that they did the transition and the evolution of Gandalf was beautiful. Somebody
But
beat
you know
him getting
what's
attachments. I need to start a fucking OnlyFans and shit too. Then fuck it. Let me get some of that money. No, but what was you
a
saying?
weird kind of thing with Lord of the Rings though is I think it was a similar team that worked on The Hobbit, and it was the exact opposite effect.
You think
It
so?
was like, yeah, it was like you can maybe stretch this into 2 movies. They did it with 3, and it turned into a shit fest. It was just, it had that same
But
Lord
see, the
of the
thing,
Rings quality,
but see, the
but
thing
like the
is,
story, it was terrible.
the problem that I'm having with The Hobbit versus the original trilogy for the Lord of the Rings is that they turned The
Mm,
Hobbit more so into an action movie versus an adventure
mm,
movie. And I think that that was the
okay.
biggest detractor from the 3 Hobbit movies versus the 3 Lord of the Rings movies. Like the Lord of the Rings was an experience. Yes, it's a cigarette. It's a square, Kira. I smoke squares. Jeez. No, but with the original trilogy for the Lord of the Rings, it was like an experience. Like you was going on this adventure. You was like rooting for Samwise to fucking save Frodo. You know what I'm saying? Like the backstory between Gollum and Smeagol and what the fuck he was really about and why he was a snaky ass bitch. Like that made sense. Whereas with the Hobbit movies, when they was fighting that dragon at night and shit, for example, um, it gave a really for lack of a better term, it gave a very strong later in the series Fast and the Furious feeling to it. Where we're gonna go away from everything that we did that was successful, that was contingent based off of what we was initially doing, and we're just gonna do something totally fucking different. Let's add some explosions, some dragons, fires, sword fights, boom, bash, boom. And it kind of took away from the actual storyline. The headphone mic look like a vape light. I wish. But this is part of the reason that I actually sound better sound-wise, quality, than I have been in the past, because I got a better mic.
I was
But
just gonna say, what you mean you wish? You trying to smoke and vape at the same time? You trying to die today?
yes I
Like actively though?
am. Probably not at this very moment because I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to do the gauntlet type thing and just be on screen and just die and shit like that. Like
And
my green screen sheet is gonna come down and suffocate me while I got the camera and everything going like, you know.
and on top of that, you have the Streamlabs. I can't stop the stream from here.
Right? So like this shit
It's
is gonna
like,
get broadcasted and clipped, and this shit is gonna go viral. I'm gonna end
right.
up on Facebook 2 weeks after I end up on Twitter, you know, because Facebook is late to every fucking thing.
It's late for everything. It's mostly old people. That's how I know I'm old now. I'm still on Facebook.
Somebody told me mean. Somebody told me that the other day too. They told me 2 things. They told me I was old because I was still on Facebook, and then they also told me that I was a 31-year-old alcoholic. And I
I
was
don't
like,
think you drink enough to be an alcoholic.
I don't. I only really drink when I'm streaming.
Right.
Most ratchet setup ever. I don't care. It's effective and it works. So
Is it effective? Does it work? We spent the first half of the podcast trying to hear each other.
that's Discord. That's not me. If I had some control over that, then okay, I'll take responsibility for that. But this was not me.
Okay.
That's not my fault.
You know what?
I have no control
right.
over Discord.
You're right, and I'm gonna give you that one. I'm gonna give you that one.
The only thing that you can
That was
fault me
Discord.
for is my bogus ass fucking green screen sheet falling the fuck down because I didn't duct tape it properly to the ceiling. That's it.
I was gonna say your grandmother's quilt. Yeah.
No, that's not a quilt. If I had a quilt, I'd definitely be over here in this corner dying. I'd be over here.
Hot.
Man, I'd be dying from fucking heat stroke on camera and shit. Looking like a goddamn Looney Tune sweating and shit. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Special Ed. I'm fucking trying. It's working for what I needed to. And I have not gotten the goddamn email saying that you send me any money right now, Kira, so fuck off. Okay?
Well, Kira sent him a green sheet. So at the very least,
right?
at the very least, you can do something just with the color.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Kira, not now, okay? I'm actually trying to maintain a semblance of some type of focus and perform adequately at best right now. But now I know why Craig was still in boxes. Craig didn't steal the boxes. If you watch Friday, the very first one at the beginning, you see Ezell ass running down the block with the boxes. Ezell stole the boxes. Craig got blamed for it and he got fired because of Ezell crackhead ass. Jeez. Know your movie lore. Oh, we definitely got to have a fucking episode when we talking about movies. So I could talk about the best movie in the world. Oh, no. We can talk about that now because that's an adaptation. That is an adaptation.
Okay.
Yes. My favorite movie, the best movie to me, well, I'm not even going to say the best movie because it's in my top 5. And my 4 others in the top 5 are all foreign films. So this is probably the only one now that's made in America that's in my top 5. And that's Fight Club. Fight Club is a goated fucking movie. Chuck P is amazing fucking Arthur. And I fucking love the book. I love the comic book. And I love the fucking movie.
Now, why do you love the movie? Tell us. Explain it to us.
Because it is a psychological mind fuck from the very beginning. And most people have to watch it at least twice to catch it. I watch that movie at least 4 times a year. I get depressed. Damn. Seriously, I get depressed. I get sad. I watch Fight Club. And it makes me feel better. It makes me feel a lot better.
You don't like Fight Club because it's about a guy who meets a girl who's just as depressed as him, and they watch buildings explode.
Yes, I'm in Milwaukee. Yes, I'm in Milwaukee, Kira. Why you come to visit? You met me at a very strange time in my life. Thank you, Brooklyn Girl. You finally watched it. I'm so happy that you finally watched the fucking movie. What is your thoughts on it? What's your thoughts on Fight Club?
Are you asking me or are you asking her?
Both. No, I'm not from Milwaukee. I'm from Chicago. I just live here. No, go ahead.
I like Fight Club, but I feel like it's one of those movies that people misunderstand. Like I feel like people, like you said, I think on first watch, see Fight Club, and they're like, yeah, you know, fuck people that treat waiters bad. It's like, that's not what that movie is about.
It's not.
It's like that movie is kind of, it's, I think if you cannot appreciate the exploration into the narrator's deterioration,
yes,
and him trying to get it back together, means you're kind of lost on the film. But I do like it. It's very enjoyable. But I don't like it nearly as much as you do, for example.
Okay, but see, the reason that I like it so much is because it speaks to me on multiple different levels. This is the whole reason that I ended up getting kicked out of my first high school. Because in my first high school, I was literally building Project Mayhem. And succeeding. Yeah,
we've kind of established both privately and I believe last week on the podcast as well, that you enjoy media with characters who are just you, and you're Tyler Durden if you did crack.
You're not unique. You are not a unique special snowflake. You're the same decaying matter as everybody else. It is so many quotables from that fucking movie that is applicable to everyday life.
I must say I do like that when people think they special and it's like, bitch, we are dying at the same rate. You need to control yourself.
That movie is filled with fucking life lessons. Like when he fucking went and robbed the dude at the convenience store at the end and took nothing but his driver license with an unloaded gun. And it's like, he's going to wake up tomorrow. He's going to go to community college. He's going to finish his degree. His cereal is going to taste that much better. The sunshine is going to be that much brighter. The fucking flowers are going to smell that much more fragrant. I can't even talk. It's going to be beautiful. This is going to be the best day of his fucking life. And I had a hand in it. That is amazing. Marla Singer as a complex character and potential love interest. Well, she ultimately was his love interest, if you know about Fight Club 2. But her as a character, knowing how much Tyler Durden was fucked up as an individual, but because she was so fucked up, they went together so perfectly. They were simpatico as a goddamn couple. And damn it, that's all I fucking want in love. I want a Marla Singer. I need a Marla Singer to my Tyler Durden.
You want a violently unhealthy, sexually abused women to watch buildings blow up with?
Yes. Because she ain't get
Okay,
fucked like that since she was in the 4th grade.
right. What did she say? Since grade school is what she said. It's like, good God, woman.
I need somebody to fuck the shit out of me and tell me that we are the used condoms on prom night that is slightly discarded. I need that type of love in my life. If you're not that type of toxic, then I don't want to be bothered. Like, I need somebody of equivalent potency to my fucking evil. I
I feel like
can't deal with anything less. Watch the movie.
I feel like
You
need
have
a
to
new
watch the
therapist.
movie. I do have a therapist. I'm
I
trying to get
feel
my
like
therapist on.
I feel like no, I feel like you need a new therapist to help you with the things that you say out loud to people that can hear it.
Why? I say the same thing to my therapist, and she is excited to see me every week because she knows every time I come in there, it's going to be a new fucking episode on My Life is Shit. Brought to you in part by Zero Luciano. Ding.
Is your therapist a white woman?
No, she's a black woman.
Oh, okay, that's a little better.
Yeah.
I feel like you really need a black male therapist. I feel like you need someone that has the same lived experience you to
But see,
help
the
you through.
thing is that it is incredibly difficult to have somebody that can identify with me on that front accurately.
Yeah.
Like, you would be probably the closest equivalent to that. And even then, that is like a but even still, even if it was you, it is still a very vast, jarring difference between you and I. I mean, think about the fucking exploits that I was going through when I would come to your fucking house. Like, that's a whole nother episode about me being a slut bucket back then. But I used to be horrible. You remember? I used to be bad, man.
Yeah.
I was really fucking horrible.
Yeah, you used to have rake in your signature for text. I remember.
Okay, so you have to explain to the people what a rake is, because not everybody uses old English like we do.
Yeah, a rake is an old-timey word for a hoe.
It's along the lines of calling
Simple
somebody a strumpet or a trollop. It's in that same realm of old English.
A gentleman of negotiable affection, etc.
And then it didn't help that I was reading The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene either. So like that did nothing but enhance it.
I felt like you were reading that book for like a year and a half. It was like, what is going on?
Well, I went back and I reread a lot of shit as well. So like the more I encountered different people, I encountered different people that fit different parts of the book, and then I would go backtrack and reread it over and over again. Like I've read, I think between his 4 books, I think I've read them at least 6 times each, I want to say. Between the 48 Laws of Power, The Art of Seduction, the 33 Strategies of War, and Mastery. I think I've read all of them 6 times each.
I was just about to say I do that, but with The Art of War, just to see how easily I can crush somebody if I ever follow my dream and become a dictator of a small nation.
Well, that's you wasn't at the graduation, but that's what I said that I wanted to be. Because, like, remember when we graduated, they was like, "Oh, well, what is one dream that you wanted?" And I said that I wanted to be a dictator of a small nation by the time I'm 65. Like, I'm going to Fidel Castro some shit eventually. I figure if I get to New Zealand
Dr. Doom it.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with Dr. Doom and some shit. I would definitely be all right with creating my Lativia. I do need help, Kira. That's why I go to therapy every fucking week. Yeah. I think I could create a Lativia. I'm okay with that.
Why are you Latveria?
Laveria, Lativia? No, it's Laveria. Is it Laveria? Okay, so
I need you to know the names of things.
Yeah, I fucked that up. I fucked that one up completely accidental. So what the fuck is Lativia? Lativia is a thing. I don't know what it is.
That's one of the members of Destiny Child that got kicked out.
Is it really? No, that's Latavia.
Yes.
That's Latavia.
What did you say? What did you
Lativia.
say?
No, like help. The
TV.
last time they tried to get me help with the hug me jacket, because I have a great understanding of psychology, I talked my way out of it in like 3 hours. I was home. Yeah.
You know what? I feel like you didn't talk your way out of it. I think they said, it's one killer. What could it hurt? And they just opened it.
It's like, we only gonna release one known serial killer into the world. It's okay. We haven't had a good one in a
Right.
long
Like
time. Sound like a
right.
healthy
It's one.
sweetener. Is it? I think
It
that might
does.
be.
Lativia.
I think that might be what that is. I think that might be it. You might be right, Kira. That's funny though. We're just gonna release one known serial killer. We haven't had any good ones, we haven't had any John Wayne Gacy's, no Zodiac killers. We haven't had any of those in a while. This should be exciting. I can't wait to watch CNN. This is gonna be amazing. But I haven't actively done any damage to the world because I'm lazy. If I had like a solid work ethic, man, I would definitely be on some world domination type shit. Easy. And I don't think I would have a hard time. Because for all of the lack of me liking people, I can be charismatic at times. Yeah, I could definitely do this. Did you leave again? Oh, no, there you go. So what?
No, I'm still here. I was listening to you talk about how you were going to become a charismatic dictator.
I think I could.
But
easily.
I was so on the subject of adaptation and charismatic dictators and people destroying the world. Thanos, right or wrong?
Correct. Thanos was right. I literally just posted something. I literally just posted something on the internet the other day about every day I wake up, I would have wished that Thanos snapped twice. Like, can we get some jazz music going? Just get the fuck out. Get it all out of here. Get it all out.
You have the power to do essentially anything. And the only thing you do is create a problem that eventually is going to rear its head again. Like eventually, the population of the universe is going to fuck the population back up.
Okay, so he do it. He can do it like the census. Every 4 years, I'm gonna snap my motherfucking fingers. Half you niggas gotta go. Boom. Problem solved. It ain't like he gotta lift a lot of fingers and work. And that was the easiest short-term solution. Thanos was correct. And if you go out, like if Thanos was real life, right? And if you look at the amount of bullshit that's going on the regular basis, some of these motherfuckers gotta go. Some of these people gotta go.
Okay. Why not take the time to, for instance, create more resources or infinite resources?
Because snapping your fingers and getting rid of motherfuckers in a dustpan is a lot faster.
They're of equal speed. You can just snap the resources into existence.
He snap his fucking fingers, the wind fucking blows, people are fucking gone.
You just want to murder people.
Well, don't you think they left when COVID killed them? No, they didn't. Because it was some of these smart dummies out here that actually got a mask. Some of these motherfuckers that got a mask on need to go. COVID. Oh, speaking of COVID, did you hear that they saying that COVID now was it came out of a Wuhan lab and they fucked up and it got out?
They've been said that.
Yeah, but now
no,
but it's been like confirmation popping up left and right, and nobody gives a fuck about it.
Yeah, we knew that.
But see, the thing is that they're confirming shit and people don't give a fuck about it. Just like they was talking about UFOs are actually a thing. Nobody gave a fuck. They're like, yo, can we go outside or no? Are you bringing back the Pride Festival? By the way, happy Pride Month to all my LGBTQ plus elemental P folks out there. Yeah. Happy Pride Month. Yeah.
Happy Pride.
But no, like, they didn't give a fuck about the fucking UFOs. They cared about why the fuck is my gas so goddamn expensive? Why is my gas so expensive? And can the fuck I go back to Pride Fest? That's all the fuck people give a shit about. I don't care about the UFO. Can I go outside and kick it again? I don't give a shit where the fuck COVID came from. Can I go the fuck back outside? Ominous the GOAT. What's going on, my boy? Appreciate you pulling up to the podcast.
The problem is,
we got to get you on one of these days, too, Ominous.
UFOs aren't necessarily aliens. They just don't know what they are.
Okay, so
it
was speculated as well that the U.S. government is admitting the fact that UFOs exist so that they can flex on other countries as well. So, like, they telling people, like, they telling China, like, secretly, oh, we got UFOs, or UFOs are confirmed. Like, just to let you know, you over here shooting nukes in the air, North Korea, but do know, we got that thing on us that we can get over there and fuck some shit up real fucking fast. Don't think this shit is a motherfucking game. We on your bumper.
I don't think the other nations care even slightly.
That's because
it's like, if
that's
you
because
can't
they got the agreement.
why should we be worried?
Because the thing is, it's like that's their way of telling the other countries and the other governments, we got that thing on us. I got that stick with me, bro. Don't run up, because this ain't gonna be a fair fight. I got that thing, that UFO thing. We moving fast as fuck out here. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
If it's unidentified, it ain't no thing. Like, you
well, we're not gonna tell you what the fuck it is. We're not gonna tell you, yo, I got a really, really, really fucking fast plane that could get over there in 12 minutes. We ain't gonna tell them that.
But that would be the flex, though. The flex isn't, hey, we have this thing. It's in the air. Who knows what it does? Like, it may do jack shit. The flex is, hey, watch me fly this over you and your skin melts off. That's the flex.
But see, the thing is they
like,
can't
we're talking about the nation that bombed.
They can't do that because of the UN peace treaty agreement that we have. That's why we not just nuking shit anymore. So they can't tell them what we got.
Because we've already nuked people. We know how terrible it is.
Allegedly.
Like, well, we know it's just awful. Allegedly. That's not allegedly.
It was horrible.
America proudly took credit for
right. It goes back to the contractors, not back into the country. No, but see, the thing is, it's not alleged as in this is a questionable thing as far as whether it was good or not. It's allegedly because it's like, well, in the words of don't be a menace while drinking your juice in the hood, do we have a problem with a thumb on the fucking button? It literally come down to that. And now technology for the other countries are catching up. And we got to develop some new shit on the slick. You know what I'm saying? We can't give everybody the fucking cars in hand. You know what I mean?
We could also just stop fighting.
Yeah, but see, the thing, we can stop fighting, but that don't mean that everybody else is going to agree to that shit. This ain't like in the 80s where people are tying bandanas to each other's wrists and everybody get a pocket knife like fucking bad and we dance around in a fucking circle with our fucking gang respectively jumping around in a circle behind us. It's not like the Warriors.
You are off today. Yes. That was Beat It.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. I said what, bad? Yeah. I said bad.
You said it was bad, yeah.
Yeah,
bad
definitely.
Was with Wesley Snipes.
yeah, definitely. There go Wesley Snipes again.
Yeah.
I got a feeling that
sponsored by Wesley Snipes.
I got a feeling Wesley Snipes is gonna make a way into every episode from here on out. And money makes people do the right things. It has to be at this point. Wesley Snipes has to make it appear. We got to figure out a way to include Wesley Snipes in every fucking episode. And speaking of Wesley Snipes, Blade. What's your thoughts on Blade?
So Blade is my probably pick for best adaptation that doesn't resemble the source material at all.
Okay,
like
why is that?
Blade in the comics didn't look anything or necessarily act anything like Blade from the.
Well, okay, so I think Blade, I'm gonna cut you off right there. Right, Blade didn't act like himself in the Blade movies. Wesley Snipes acted like a nigga that was portraying Blade, and they just said, "Fuck it, let's go."
Yeah. Or the characterization that they came up with was so atypical. I'm not going to say atypical, but this Blade was a lot cool. You're coming off of the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
So you got black leather, all this cool weaponry, all this cool
This
martial
this is
arts. He
this is
went
yeah,
from
this
just a
is
black
right.
vampire.
This is right in the era of the Matrix, Underworld, the first one, all of that shit. So yeah,
Yeah.
dark, gritty
So
aesthetics was definitely the thing.
yeah, and Blade is actually the film we have to thank for the
For the
current,
Marvel verse, the Marvel
technically
universe, the
Marvel
Marvel
universe.
Cineverse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they they proved that you can make superhero movies serious, cool. But the thing is, because of that, that's how we got those, in hindsight, not great X-Men movies. Like at the time, people love those movies, but in hindsight,
do
with
not
more
blame,
accurate
do
adaptation,
not
they're just
blame the Blade trilogy on shitty fucking X-Men movies. I will not allow it. No, under no circumstances at all.
don't
Not
blame
okay.
don't blame shitty X-Men movies on the Blade Trinity. You mean?
Yeah, like Blade cannot be responsible for the shit that they put out underneath the fucking X-Men banner. The two of
Technically,
them don't.
technically.
Oh, Tomb Raider. I want us to talk about Tomb Raider too, but no, no,
Oh, okay.
no, no, no. Blade made it so that you can definitely do a motion picture based off of a comic book character and it be successful.
Hmm.
They took it a step
Yeah.
further and was like, everybody like X-Men, let's do X-Men, and fucked it up. Every time, all the way until Days of Future Past. And I still stand by that is the coolest retcon I've ever seen in the fucking series. Ever.
It wasn't. It wasn't
It
really.
was the
It
coolest.
worked.
It was the coolest thing
It
because
wasn't
it was
really.
them admitting in a roundabout way, okay, we know the first fucking 4 X-Men movies were ass. I'm sorry. My bad. So what we're going to do is go back in time to prevent any of this bullshit from happening. I promise you,
But that's
if you
not
go
what
back in
happened,
time
though.
and fix... That's exactly what the fuck the premises was.
Mm, No, it's not, because they fully, constantly acknowledged the first X-Men movie and the second
You
X-Men movie,
have
and in
to
fact, it
acknowledge
wasn't
it
really
because
until
you have to acknowledge it because
they
it
acknowledge it as a
exists.
positive, though. They don't acknowledge it as a negative or as a failure.
But
They
everybody,
laud the first two
but
X-Men
as
movies,
a X-Men,
especially.
but as an X-Men fan, we all acknowledge the fact that those 4 movies were a mistake. They were a mistake.
Most X-Men fans love the first and especially the second. The second X-Men movie
Why?
is consistently rated as the best X-Men. I don't know. Because I don't agree with it,
Why?
because to me the second X-Men movie is a 2 hour long conversation about Wolverine where the only person who does anything is Wolverine.
And
Like,
I
I
would
didn't fucking
say,
need.
that out of those movies, the initial X-Men movies, Wolverine was the only character that they got right.
Well, yeah, and again, that's Bryan Singer. He really focused and honed in on Wolverine and no one else, to the point where,
But
again, it's one of those
but
things that happen with time,
but I
because
must but
when
I would be out of my mind not to mention the fact that Patrick Stewart and Sir Ian McKellen as fucking Xavier and Magneto was fucking amazing.
yeah, here's the thing about the X-Men movies. I think across the board, they're cast excellently, with the exception of Jennifer Lawrence as that was a mistake.
Right?
And really,
Why
maybe
wouldn't you
not.
bring back Rebecca Romaine? She was a great Mystique.
I thought she was a great Mystique too, but Jennifer Lawrence was hot. She was coming. She had 2 franchises under her belt. They were like, let's just do that, and
You could
they
have dealt
did this
without
weird thing
McKellen.
where they turned.
What? Wait a minute. Hold on, Kira.
Yeah,
Hold on. Wait a minute. I feel like we have to wait a minute somebody every fucking podcast. It seemed like that now too. What the fuck do you mean you could have dealt without Sir Ian McKellen as fucking Magneto? He was an amazing Magneto. And they actually got his backstory correct. Fassbender came after McKellen. Fassbender was in the Days of
Yeah.
Future Past. Ian McKellen played old Magneto. Fassbender played young Magneto. And I will argue that Fassbender's personality characteristics and display in acting was not up to par, and it does not show a good representation of a young Magneto. At all. It does not show the transition from him being all on board to help mutants to fuck these guys. It doesn't show a great mutant translation of Malcolm X whatsoever.
Yeah, well, that's because they never really got. We'll see. You have Days of Future Past to kind of thank for that, because that's the movie that kind of softened him a bit.
But see,
that's at.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say at the end of First Class, he was full Malcolm X.
Yeah. Which led to his initial character. He was supposed to stay. He was supposed to go from soft to straight Malcolm X.
Well, no, he was never soft. He was always
No.
Malcolm
Well,
X,
softer, a softer version of. He was supposed to go from Red to Malcolm X. Because even if Detroit Red wasn't soft, Malcolm X used to be a fucking pimp. Then he got locked up, and then he came out as fucking Malcolm X, and it was pretty much fuck everybody that ain't us. That's why I love Magneto. That's why I love Magneto.
You love Magneto because he's genocidal and want to watch the world burn. We've established this several times throughout this one podcast.
No, but see, that's not why I love Magneto. I love Magneto because I am a bigger...
Yes, it is. Stop lying.
No, because I've always been Malcolm X over Martin Luther King. Both are necessities.
Yes,
always been necessities. Always been necessities. What both of them did was quintessential to the production and progress. Uh-oh, my green screen fucking up again. Both of them was essential and necessary to the progress of what was happening for black people as well as fucking mutants. But in the same fucking instance, I've always been more so militant, get shit done, versus let's kumbaya, hold hands, and fucking talk to people. Which is ironic because I get frowned upon and looked at sideways because I dated white women in the past.
That's the difference between Malcolm X and Magneto, though. Magneto isn't just about helping mutants. He's about flat out mutant supremacy. That's what makes him a terrorist and not just a counter to
I'm not drunk, Jayla. What's going on? No, he's not all about mutant supremacy. He's about the fact that these motherfuckers did not accept us, so I'm gonna make sure that all of the people that's like me is gonna be on fucking board, and we're gonna be fucking situated. Fuck them. I'm not willing to help them at all. If you ain't like me, I ain't got shit for you.
The second movie, he literally tried to kill every single human being on the planet.
Because if you already, I'm okay with that extreme. Because if you get rid of the fucking problem, then you don't have problems for mutants. Humans don't like mutants. What do I need to do? Get rid of the fucking humans and the mutants can fucking flourish. Boom. Is it an extreme?
Right.
Yes. Is it the best option? No. But is it effective? Yes.
No, because then
I definitely would have been killed.
People hate gay people. It's like when people hate gay people. It's like mutant don't just make more mutants. Mutants will eventually give birth to humans. So what is Magneto gonna do? Come kill them? No. Then you're creating mutant conflict, which goes against what you say he stands for.
Okay, but see,
he doesn't stand necessarily for mutant togetherness.
That's not confirmed.
Supremacy.
Okay, so at that point,
confirmed.
No, it's not confirmed that mutant would create.
Yes, it is.
No, mutant would not create another human.
Reason.
That is a Punnett square type of situation. Now we're talking about genetics, and that is not confirmed.
That is confirmed. People are born with mutant.
I think it was more of a concern with mutant and human creating fucking children. That was more of an issue versus X times X equal Y. I think it's X times Y
That's
equals
not what
Z.
I meant.
That was the bigger concern.
I'm saying the way he's written, we've had this conversation before. The way he's written and the reason why he's not successful is because he always goes
Wait.
Malcolm X to villain.
Okay, a lot of people looked at Malcolm X as a fucking villain. That's why Malcolm X doesn't have a day versus Martin Luther King.
I'm not talking about
Mystique and Sabretooth had non. Wait. Did Mystique and Sabretooth had a non-mutant child?
Yes, Grayson Creed. He was completely non-mutant.
What timeline is this?
The main canon 616 Marvel Universe.
It's in 616. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
Look at Kira. Look at Kira coming in with the nerd fucking knowledge. Graydon Creed. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah,
that's news to me. This is the first time I'm hearing this. Okay, I'm excited.
That's kind of, you know, we've had this conversation.
She talking about I know my X-Men. I like that.
The reason why Dr. Doom and like Magneto never really win holistically is because they're always made to hold the villain ball instead of being, and I think that comes from being written by people that aren't minorities.
Like, right, and you said that before. You said that before.
Exactly like you said.
You said that before.
Yeah.
That Magneto and Dr. Doom specifically needs to be written by people of color versus always being written by white people, for example. Because I think that would give them
someone oppressed.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I like those guys. I like Dr. Doom. And I don't see Dr. Doom as a villain. I see him more as an anti-hero that don't fuck with the heroes.
I don't even see him as an anti-hero. I see him as just a good political leader.
I love it. Dr. Doom, by far, is probably my favorite. Easy.
Me too, because see, Dr. Doom is what Magneto should be. He took his nation, took it over, and he said, okay, my people are always going to be safe and they're always going to be taken care of.
And they fucking love him.
Magneto starts doing that. Yeah, they do. He's very popular in Latveria. But what Magneto does is he starts off that way, and then towards the end, he goes, but what if we killed all the regulars? And that's what I really feel like that's where they fuck up his characterization at. Because it's like Malcolm X wouldn't have done that. He would have took care of his people, and he would have left.
Well, Minister Farrakhan.
What reason would he have to come back?
Minister Farrakhan might have done that, but Malcolm X was definitely on the front line with the chopper.
Oh no, he was about the shit if you had the shit ready to get hit. You know, but if he could have just left and took his people and prospered, I think he would have.
But Elijah Muhammad and Minister Farrakhan been talking about that shit for years. This is not new shit.
Yeah.
This is not nothing new. What T.I. and Killer Mike is talking about is shit that Elijah Muhammad was saying for years now. What Minister Farrakhan been saying for years now. It's just now becoming more popular, conscious, and mainstream in the media. Because when you was looking at Elijah Muhammad and Minister Farrakhan, for example, those were examples of extremes in the Muslim community. So now that you have people that's like Killer Mike, he's just a fucking dude from the hood in Atlanta. T.I., just a fucking dude in the hood, from the hood in Atlanta. They're like, yo, buy back the block. Get a plot of land with your people, go out there, set up shop, buy black, bang black, fuck with black people. You know, so like, I don't know. This is going off the rails a little bit, and I like it.
We knew this was going to happen when we started it. We have a loose...
No, but see,
topic,
but we kept
where it goes.
But we kept on point with the adaptation thing. We definitely kept on point. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us. We did good.
I think so.
I seen that movie that he made with Mike Epps about cannabis and the fried chicken. What movie is that, Special Ed? I don't know if I know that offhand.
Mike Epps and cannabis and the fried chicken. That sounds like Undercover Brother and something else.
No. The trap.
when they were putting the mind control jug in the fried chicken
Every time I think
to take
about
over.
Undercover Brother, I think about that skit on Dave Chappelle with the yellow cake. Drop that shit. Came over there with the napkin and shit. That was great. That was great satire. I miss the Dave Chappelle show.
Yeah, it was great. Charlie Murphy.
I just posted that thing on Facebook about Charlie Murphy.
I saw.
Fucking hilarious.
I saw.
Fucking hilarious. I watched
Very
that.
hilarious.
I watched it like 5 times in a row and laughed every fucking time, knowing what the fuck was gonna happen.
It never gets unfunny. It never gets less funny. It never gets old.
Oh my
It's
god!
literally a timeless classic.
He reached his hand back to slap me again, and I just kicked my leg out and hit him in the chest hard as fuck. Bow! Ow!
Made even funnier by having Rick James himself sit there and confirm absolutely everything.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Oh man.
And cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Oh man. That shit was fucking great. Buy black and don't leave your community like Thanos. Nah, if I see, and you know how
Well,
most
Thanos didn't leave his community. His community died.
pretty much. And see, it's okay. So you know, as kids, right? How you watch something and you want to emulate it. Like some kids, they watch Superman and they want to be able to fly and shoot lasers out their fucking eyes and everything like that.
Mm.
Yeah, in the original Coca-Cola, they used to put cocaine in it. But
Yeah, a little.
or like how every kid that grew up watching Dragon Ball Z at some point in time in their life, how did you get in on this? We just starting this just the second episode, Scuba. We're gonna have guests on in the future. We have a lot of different fucking topics and everything like that. And I definitely want to have guests on. I have a whole list of people that is already trying to get on with us. But even today, phosphoric acid. No, I did not know that at all, Special Ed. I did not know that at all.
Yeah, it's why if you put like your tooth in a cup of like Coca-Cola or Pepsi, it like decays and shit.
Because of the cocaine?
No, because of the like phosphorus or whatever. I think it's in like all the dark cola.
Oh well,
Like Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, Cola.
no, not to fight, to commentate. It can eat the acid off a battery. No shit. Huh. Science
Yeah, I've
experiment
heard
time.
that too.
Science experiment time. No, but like what I was
Don't blow
saying.
anything else.
Yeah, I'm going to
Blow
definitely.
anything else up, I should say.
Nothing. You said it right. Don't blow anything else up. But you know, like even as a kid, growing up watching Dragon Ball Z, everybody had tried to do a Kamehameha one time in their life. You tried it at least once.
Of course.
Or like when you're watching Naruto and you over here doing the fucking hand signs and shit, you sitting there like, you know,
Of course.
like you try to shadow clone jutsu.
Do
You definitely try to shadow clone
Do you
jutsu.
think I don't? Do you think I don't wake up every morning and try to telekinetically grab my phone? Of course I do. Every morning. Who would I be if I didn't?
I wanted to be on Guts too. I felt like I bust the shit out one of them kids' ass. And they bring it back Legend of the Hidden Temple for adults. I don't think my old ass is able to do that shit no more, but I'm almost certain that if they give me enough money, I would go the fuck out there and try. I would definitely be a blue
Let me tell you the
barracuda
problem
and
with
bang
that.
on somebody's ass. Hold on, before we get to that.
Those fucking temple guards, if they grab me and they surprise me, it's straight south side. Like, don't scare me. Don't jump out at me like that. Let me know you there.
This is why I don't go to haunted houses no more. Me and my brother got kicked out of them
Same.
bitches. Me and my brother got kicked out of them.
I could never.
No, my dad used to take us to the haunted prison in Joliet. And it was like the most terrifying thing in the world. It's like if you make it through the whole thing, you can get $250. And he didn't go in. He used to just let me and my brother go through that shit just to see what the fuck it was. This is just like you was talking about with the psychological damage and traumatizing your kids. He just paid for us to get in. It was like $65 a ticket. And he didn't go in at all. He just let me and my
Mm.
brother go in. And we're like fucking 10 and 12. Man, when
And
I
you killed the
tell,
ghost.
man, no, when you go through the prison, people are jumping out the cells and shit and like grabbing your fucking ankle. When
Mm.
I tell you that me and my brother stumped the
Mm.
fuck out of one of them dudes so bad they kicked us out, bro. Like, he grabbed my brother, and before I realized that me and my brother was beating his ass into a fucking corner like it was a real life Mexican got on boots type of situation. We was beating this shit out of this. We got escorted out. We didn't get our money back or anything like that. We just fucking beat the shit out of dude, and it was like, hey, get the fuck out. Like, dude broke character immediately. And we didn't give him no fuck. We
Like,
just
how
kept beating
can
his
you-
ass.
How can you not? Like, don't touch me.
Strong Brack show. Hey! Oh! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Don't touch me! Hey! Oh! Hey! No. But back to the original point I was trying to make. I know why I don't have superpowers. Or like why I wasn't born a mutant. Or why I can't fly or don't have telekinesis. Because like if I could have any power in the world, it would definitely be telekinesis. He was wearing a mask, but we didn't give a fuck. At that point in time, you wasn't us. You was a fucking op. You got to go. Period. No, but I guess that's just the Chicago in me. I don't know. Because I'm a fucking psycho. Yeah, that might be very well true. I wouldn't say that I'll be a psycho. I would say more like I would be a villain. I know for a fact that if I was to get any type of powers that everybody else didn't get, I'd be a villain. I would be Omni-Man. I would definitely be Omni-Man, bro. Like, it's no question about it. I would definitely be Omni-Man. I would join the ranks of Omni-Man, Doom, Magneto. No question at all, whatsoever.
Doom, again, I argue Doom isn't a villain at all. He just knows Reed Richards ain't shit.
Because Reed Richards is a bitch.
Yeah, Reed Richards ain't shit. He's correct.
Reed Richards is a bitch, only second to Superman. And that's a hill that I'm willing to die on any day.
I don't think Superman is a bitch, but I do think he's boring.
I am one freak accident away from being a supervillain. It's a red flag. Like, I'm over here with a radioactive spider, like, come on, bite me, bitch! Bite me! Bubble blown, what's
you're
going
that guy
on?
From
I'm that guy from
you're
what?
that guy from Chronicle.
Yep. Sitting in the
where
back.
He had one bad day.
And I'm in the backyard crushing cars.
Right. See,
yeah, definitely.
Here's the thing. As far as superpowers go, I want two. One, straight up Charles Xavier, Jean Grey, telepathy and mind control. Or two, Storm control the weather.
See,
and I would like both of these powers for my own comfort and my own comfort.
See,
it would never be above 50 degrees. Or alternatively, I would just make people think, like I would find the nicest foreclosed house I could find and make everyone think that was just my home. And no one, the bills would always be paid. People would always be bringing groceries. That.
No, see, the thing is, right, with me, all I want is telekinesis. Either I want telekinesis or I want to be able to control air. Those two things I'll be more than happy with. Because I can fly.
You can't have either of those.
Why?
Because you would be killing people from afar.
Yes. I would be. What was dude's name from fucking Hero? What is it? Cyrus? Was it Cyrus? Sirius?
Silas, maybe?
Silas, there we go. Yeah, him.
I can't recall.
That would be literally. I would be him without the intent of going out of my way to fucking harm people. I would literally just get rid of and eradicate people that inconvenience me. Like, if I had the power to control air, I would just create a fucking bubble around your fucking head and cut off oxygen. And just walk away.
We've all seen Legend of Korra. We know.
Yeah.
We've seen Legend of Korra.
Yeah. Or like I can't say that we all have, but you get what I'm saying. Or like if I had telekinesis, I would just literally throw you across the fucking street into like a tree or some shit.
I know. Mm-hmm.
That's all I want. I would take Bullseye's fucking power. I would take that. I would literally be picking up blades of grass and throwing it at people. That is literally the perfect fucking murder weapon. And if I go to Vegas, I'm going to pick up a handful of sand and throw it at people. I don't care. I would be sufficient with just Bullseye power. I would be okay with that. At the bare minimum, that is fine. Speaking of adaptations, let's talk about other shitty ass fucking Marvel movies. Daredevil. Elektra.
Daredevil?
Sucks.
Daredevil?
I said Daredevil.
Ugh, Elektra was real bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Daredevil and Elektra.
Ghost Rider.
Terrible.
Bad.
Apparently the second Ghost Rider was good. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
No, in the fuck it was not.
More forgiving.
No, it was not. And as a person that's not
also
on the Johnny Cage fan, I'm sorry, Brian. I am really fucking sorry. I really truly am. I am not a Johnny Cage fan. I cannot get behind him as Johnny fucking Blaze. What the fuck? It's only one Johnny Blaze that I am not. Yeah, what'd I say? I said Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Okay. Nicolas Cage. I'm not a fan of him. I'm sorry. I can't. And there's only one Johnny Blaze that I acknowledge, and he also go by Method Man. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry.
I don't
the
like
only one.
Ghost Rider anyway.
Ghost Rider is kind of a weak-ass character.
He's not interesting to me at all.
Oh, can we talk about weak-ass characters? Let's go back to DC for a second. The Green Lantern is a bitch.
I disagree with you, sir.
He's a bitch.
Which Green Lantern?
Pick one.
I like John Stewart.
John Stewart is cool. John Stewart is probably the best
Kyle
one.
Rayner. Guy Gardner is all right sometimes. I do not like Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan is over.
Hal Jordan could go the fuck away. Rayner is only second to Stewart. The Green Lantern has all the power to be ultimate OP. This is Omega level power that this motherfucker has. You can literally destroy everything with your fucking imagination. You grew up watching Barney, you can be a fucking Green Lantern. And you're losing? You can make anything that you can think of with this fucking ring in your imagination. And you're losing?
Well, here's the thing. Do you know why he's losing?
Why is he losing?
So Batman can save him.
So is Batman
DC's fatal flaw?
So is Batman the Goku of the DC universe?
Absolutely, just unbeatable. He's the Sailor Moon of this. I'd say super.
But if you listen to the podcast last week, as well as the conversation that me and you've had privately, I am a Batman fan. Batmoon.
Yeah.
Batmoon.
Yes. Sailor Bats. Sailor Bats.
No, I am a Batman fan. Batman is the best written story. Okay. The Batman Joker dynamic is probably one of the best written dynamics ever.
Nope.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
No, the Batman Joker dynamic is the best written dynamic ever.
No, it's dumb. It doesn't make any sense.
How? They're literally two different sides of the scale.
Nope. Mm-hmm. Nope. They are two white men who both need therapy that refuse to get it.
Well, they try to go to Arkham Asylum and, you know. Oh, speaking of Arkham Asylum, did you see that fucking fan-made conspiracy theory that Batman is really in Arkham Asylum and all of the villains and everything like that is all figments of his imagination? And like everybody plays a different part.
And depressing.
It is cool and depressing. But like Harley Quinn is one of his doctors, Scarecrow, Enigma, all of these people are different doctors that he see on a regular basis. Bane is one of the fucking
Mhm.
security guards there. Penguin is somebody that works in accounting that he go past and shit. Like, it was a really fucking interesting, parallel universe, conspiracy, other side of the spectrum outlook on things. And like the Joker is one of the
Yeah.
people that's in there in Arkham Asylum with him. That's like a nemesis that beat his ass in checkers every
Mhm.
day type shit. It was really fucking
But see,
interesting. I
here's
gotta
my
find it.
problem.
Go ahead.
Here's my problem with the Batman Joker dynamic.
Okay.
It's easily fixable, and he just won't do it.
Because of morals.
It has shit all to do with morals.
It has
'Cause
everything to do with morals.
No, he doesn't. He be fucking over them villains
He be beating their ass, but he
hard,
does.
bareback, beating their ass. Like, do you remember in Injustice when Damian, of all people, the second worst Robin, called him out on
Whoa,
it? He
whoa,
was like,
whoa,
"Oh,
whoa,
no
whoa,
killing."
whoa, 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 whoa. You're not okay. What is
Yeah,
your no? You're not gonna
second worst Robin.
no, because I feel like the two worst Robins are my favorite two Robins.
Yeah, yeah. We know you have terrible taste. We've established.
I have terrible taste in women sometimes. That's as far as that goes.
Now, here's the thing. I will give you they can be compelling characters,
Mhm.
but Jason Todd and especially
Amazing.
Damien is only no.
Amazing.
Damien is only Robin in the first place because there's a precedent for Bruce Wayne's
To have a
wards to
sidekick.
be his sidekick. He shouldn't have never been. He should have had a different name. They should have made
Okay,
him
but
Kid
see,
Bats. They could have
the
made him
thing is,
anything. Al Ghul. He shouldn't have been Robin.
ultimately, he ended up taking the Batman mantle. He's one of the Batmans in the Batman verse down the line after Dick Grayson.
Probably.
But no, ain't no probably
Yeah,
about it.
but
I know for sure that he is as he get older, because what's the other Robin? Is Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, Damian
Tim
Wayne,
Drake and Jason
Tim Drake.
Todd.
Tim Drake becomes Red Canary. Dick Grayson becomes
Ugh,
he becomes
what a name.
Nightwing. Yeah, I know, right? He becomes Nightwing. Jason Todd becomes
Mhm.
Red Hood, and Damian Wayne is Robin. Ultimately, they all go and spread the fuck out with the Bat family and shit. And something I forgot. It was some dude. I forgot what the fuck his name. It was a black guy that assumed the Batman mantle for a while as well, and he was like a white angel. I think it was like Azrael or some shit like that was his fucking name. But he took the mantle and he got
Oh yeah, I
fucked
know
up.
him.
He got fucked really bad, and then that's what Damian stepped in and was like, "Well, Gotham needs a Batman, so might as well be me." And that's when Dick Grayson
Here's the
went back to
problem
Nightwing.
with these storylines. In the future, it doesn't matter because they can always like Damien has already died once. That child has no stick to itness to him.
But
Okay. But
Damien's character and his the way that he was written makes him interesting. This is Bruce
no, it doesn't.
Wayne's and Talia al Ghul's son. He was trained by the League of Assassins. Who is Nightwing?
And
Wait, who is Nightwing? Nightwing is
who was Nightwing?
Nightwing
Dick
is
Grayson.
who Dick Grayson turned into after he decided that Robin
He
is
was gonna be
too
a Robin.
immature with him. Yeah, after he left the Teen Titans and came back and left again. You're not as corny as I thought. Kira, fuck off. I be trying to tell people that I'm a hood ass nerd, and nobody want to fucking listen to me. Nobody listen to me when I say that shit. I dead ass am a hood ass nerd. See, with the Batman animated series, it stopped prematurely. So, in order to get a lot of everything, as far as the Bat family goes,
it didn't. It went on for years.
No, but it still stopped prematurely compared to what is going on in the comic books. The animated series didn't even touch on Hush. Excuse me.
Well, yeah, because Hush hadn't happened. But,
that's like, what I said. It stopped prematurely.
But that's not premature. It ended after over a decade.
Yeah, Which, by the way,
That premature. That's a long ass time.
which, by the way, was probably one of the best DC cartoons that they had. Because Batman and Superman was ass.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I'm not going to keep having this conversation
Batman
with you,
and
sir.
Superman was ass.
The whole DC
The Batman and
animated
Superman
universe
movie, as well as the
series.
fucking motion picture, both of them were fucking ass. I don't care. Your
Well,
name
yeah,
is Martha.
Those movies are bad
My
adaptations.
mom name
Right.
was Martha. I can't kill you.
Who calls their mother by their first name like that? Like, who calls their mother by their first name like that?
I do.
In that context. Really? Well, yeah, but in
I
that
do.
context, you wouldn't say you would say she's gonna kill Khadidra. You wouldn't say to someone who had no concept of who your mother is, they're going to kill my mother.
That's
Her name
true.
just so happens to be Khadidra.
That's true. I don't name drop my mom's name to people that don't know who the fuck she is. Because at that point in time, if I was just saying, oh yeah, Khadidra, they'd be like, oh, who the fuck is that?
Exactly.
Double breaker. Her name was Martha. Like, come on, seriously? And while we're at it, right? Why the fuck are they making the Suicide Squad 2? Because the first one was horrible. It literally was carried. It was carried by Will Smith and Margot Robbie. That's the only reason anybody gave a fuck about that goddamn movie.
Exactly, and they have half of that dynamic coming back. As you said, Margot Robbie is become like a superstar, so
because she is
can
fucking
carry the weight of the movie herself.
I have sworn
you only say that because she plays crazy ass white Harley Quinn.
I was like that when she was in The Wolf of Wall Street. What are you saying? And when she was in that movie with Will Smith when it was fucking Con Artist. Yeah, dude. And she's Australian with a fucking accent. Yes. Sign me the fuck up, please. Please. In me. Yes.
You say please, but you were married to a white woman and it didn't work out.
Yeah, I know. Look, we all make mistakes. Everything is life lesson. And I've learned my lesson.
It sure is.
I probably like Melina too. No. Not at all. I don't want to talk to that test tube baby with the fucking gingivitis. Hell no. She got to get some braces
here's
first.
The thing.
Yeah, I was married.
I was just finna say.
Yeah, I was married. A lot of people didn't know that, but yeah, I was married. And now divorced.
They didn't know?
Nope. A lot of people did not know.
Okay.
A lot of people did not know.
Well, some information.
Yes, I was married to a white woman. I was. If it makes it any better, she was Norwegian and Native American. All the same, still white.
I had no idea she was partly Native.
Mm-hmm. From Minnesota, dude.
You did say she was from Minnesota, yeah. That makes.
Yep, her dad's side of the family.
Or she like Elizabeth Warren.
No. They was getting a check.
Okay, I was just. Okay.
Yeah, they get a check and they got land up north where they go hunting at.
Oh, okay, that's lovely.
Yeah, she's legit.
But
breaker talking about, I'm married to a white woman. Hey.
More to the point of adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
The DC animated universe slander has to stop from you because you haven't seen it all.
No. You told me that I need to finish, what is it, Justice League Unlimited? What's that? Is that what you said?
Watch from Batman. You need to watch from Batman the Animated Series all the way up to the finale.
I watched the Batman Animated Series.
No, you need to watch it together. You need to watch that. You need to watch The New Adventures of Batman and Superman.
No,
you need to watch
that
Batman
was
Beyond, Zeta Project, Static Shock.
Okay, Batman Beyond was goated. Static Shock was great. And see, I like Teen Titans. I fuck with the Teen Titans. That's part of it too, right?
Teen Titans isn't. No, it's not in continuity with it.
Oh wow. Okay. Well, yep, you lost me.
Yeah, I know, right?
You lost me.
Well, you know what? You don't need to watch The New Adventures of Batman and Superman, but you should watch the Batman portion because it's a direct sequel to Batman.
And Mask of Phantasm? What's that? The new Teen Titans is the
Mask of the Phantasm.
What's that?
It's in continuity movie.
Okay.
To the Batman the Animated Series. It's fantastic.
Is that with the owl people?
It is. No, that's the Court of the Owls.
Okay.
That's a little after Hush, for example.
Right.
But
I've seen that. The new Teen
yeah,
Titans
but
is the best
Mask of the
DC show.
Phantasm.
I don't think so. The new Teen Titans pissed me off.
The live action one?
No, okay. Let's talk about the live action Teen Titans. What was your thoughts on that?
Here's my problem.
Okay.
I am more forgiving than most when it comes to adaptations having characters that don't look or necessarily act like they do in the source material.
Okay.
I cannot forgive putting a woman as beautiful as the woman that they chose for Starfire in that crunchy ass Sideshow Bob wig. It was disrespectful. It was racist. It was anti-black.
She was gorgeous. She was gorgeous though, right?
Beautiful woman.
Oh my goodness.
Beautiful
like,
woman.
bring your chocolate
They
ass here.
put her in the.
Jeez.
Put her in the worst.
They put her in like a
the
Vegas. That was a Vegas prostitute wig, yo.
She was like looking like a straight up hoe. I'm like, this actress doesn't deserve that, and neither does Starfire. What is going on? They fixed it in the second season.
They definitely fixed it in the second season. And her acting was amazing. Her acting, as far as the role goes, it was on point.
Yeah. She's easily the strongest cast member, in my opinion. The weakest, because they don't have the budget to do him properly, is Beast Boy. Yeah. He turns into a tiger every fourth episode. I don't have
time. No, but see, like, I think that they was going for like the 80s Starfire big hair. Starfire, look. Kira said that Starfire looked like a hoe in the comics, though. So what's the difference? She did look like a fucking stripper.
No, she looks like just a hoe.
She looked like just a hoe.
In the comics, she's skimpy, but at least there's some design there, you know.
I think they was going for the 80s big hair Starfire. I think that's what they was. I think that's what they was going for. And like what sold me on the live action Teen Titans was when they did like the little trailer and Dick Grayson was like, "Fuck Batman." I was like, "Oh shit!" Fuck
Batman, yeah.
Oh shit! Yes. I gotta watch this
because that's something Jason Todd would say, and you're just Jason Todd if he got murdered and resurrected in the Lazarus pit. We've been through this. I'm not gonna keep talking to you about it.
Right, and did we not go? Did you include Jason Todd in the list of characters last episode?
Okay, so here's the official list of people that you like who are just you under slightly different circumstances.
Okay,
it's Tyler Durden if you did cocaine, like you were addicted to cocaine. You would just be Tyler Durden.
Because I got everything else. I got the split personality with the BPD. I don't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got the world domination trait. Yeah. And I'm charismatic. Okay. I just need the cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck did you forget about Ra's al... Hold on. Wait. How the fuck did you forget about Ra's al Ghul? What the fuck?
Who forgot about Ra's al Ghul?
Special Ed. He's like the Lazarus Pit. I forgot all about that and Talia's dad. How the fuck did you forget about Ra's al Ghul?
Right.
Like, what the fuck? Batman wouldn't be Batman without Ra's al Ghul.
Like one of the best villains. Probably the best. Ra's al Ghul should be his arch nemesis, not the Joker.
I disagree.
See, okay, so
no. Go back to the list. Go back to the list. Go back to the list.
Right. Sasuke is just you, bar none. You're just Sasuke, and Sasuke is you. You're the same person, the same personality. Let's see, who else is just Omni-Man, if you were an alien immigrant.
Kahlua.
Hiei. Okay. Hiei if you were short.
Speaking
Vegeta,
of which,
if you had the hair.
Wait, speaking of which, why do people believe that I'm only 5'7"? Like nobody believes me.
Like 6'3".
I'm 6'4".
Oh, I was close, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, but like people dead ass was believing I was 5'7", and that's the craziest thing to me.
Yeah.
Devil Breaker says I'm like Virgil from
From Devil May Cry?
yes, which is my favorite character
I
from
disagree.
that series. That's my favorite character from that series. Yeah.
I can kind of see it. I
Definitely.
see it more aesthetic wise. If you could, you would dye your hair white, wear long coats, walk around with a samurai sword.
Definitely. Must be that little
So
ass
I
body.
see it from an
Kira,
aesthetic.
what are you talking about? I am not little in no capacity whatsoever.
He's very lengthy, Kira.
Like in all facets. Like, what are you talking about? I am 206 pounds. What do you mean? But go ahead, continue with the list. Kira trying to flirt with me and shit.
That's the. Let's see. What other shows? Or, okay, here's the thing about Mortal Kombat. You
Okay.
think you're Scorpion,
No, I'm a Scorpion man.
but actually, okay, yeah, but I feel like in your mind, that's the vibe you give off. But the truth is, you're Takeda.
I can see that.
In that you're kind of like Scorpion, but you need to calm down. Like in Street Fighter, again, I feel like you think you're Akuma.
No, I'm Ken.
But you're Dan.
Oh, get the fuck
No,
out of
you're
here.
not.
No, I'm definitely Ken.
No,
I'm definitely Ken.
No, you're not Ken.
Don't disrespect
You are
me
not
saying that I'm
Ken at
fucking.
all.
Can I at least get Guy? Fuck.
Aesthetically, yes.
I mean, fuck. I mean, every character.
Aesthetically, no.
I mean, every character I create kind of looks like Guy. But you're just gonna call me Dan?
let me
That's
tell
disrespectful as shit, bro.
Let me tell you why you're Dan.
Okay, I'm listening.
Because it's not skill based. It's not because Dan is weaker than Ryu and Ken. And by the way, you only want to be Ken because he sets people on fire with his feet in Ryu.
Yes, I do.
Okay, now,
yes. And I would also say that I have that arrogance of Ken as well.
Well, see, Dan is arrogant, but also
Dan has false
ambitious,
arrogance.
But even no, he has arrogance. Dan be thinking he doing shit. But here's the problem: Dan is lazy, and so like you said, when you were this lazy perfectionist,
yeah,
that's that Dan. You're like, oh, I can project energy. That's enough. Because I could just walk up to somebody and give them a heart attack and make their chest explode. Like I'm good.
Bye bye chesticle.
Stop there. Literally bye bye chesticle.
Ra's al Ghul was in a couple of other series. He was in the Batman movies, in a trilogy, actually. Played by Liam Neeson.
Yeah, he was in Batman Begins, and he was also in the Young Justice cartoon. The newer Young Justice cartoon.
Oh, I like Slade too, by the way. Slade is the goat.
I like Deathstroke.
Slade is a goat. I'm gonna stop your list for 5 seconds. Deathstroke. For 5 seconds. Can we talk about Teen Titans?
I'm pretty much finished.
Okay, cool. Teen Titans, the animated series. Yeah. When Slade was on the roof beating Robin's ass, and Robin fell off the side of the building, and Slade saved his ass, was like, I ain't done beating your ass yet, little boy. Bring that ass here, boy. And continued to beat his ass after he saved him from going off the side of the fucking building. That was probably the second best villain fade I've ever seen on an animated series. First being Cell.
What was the first?
Cell.
Okay.
Cell.
Okay.
Cell created the fucking platform, and he like, I'm gonna post up for 7 days, and I'm gonna wait till y'all show the fuck up. And when y'all get here, I'm gonna commence to beating every last one of y'all ass until I'm tired of fucking y'all up. Come on. And then you got the little fucking 5-star Dragon Ball parody scenes and shit like that in between time during that 7 days. That was fucking goated. Cell creeped you out. Why? Do you not like bugs or something? Cell was goated. Cell is probably my favorite villain from Dragon Ball Z.
I don't like how he swallowed people with his penis tail. That was gross.
Well, he was only swallowing androids, so it's okay.
The androids
Cell
are
was
my
a
favorite
polite.
character. Literally,
Cell was a polite sadist. Cell
he
was a
was.
polite. Cell was talking mad shit. Mad shit. And that's probably what made him my favorite villain. Because he had personification of a fucking asshole from the beginning.
He was Goku if Goku had the personality of someone who knew how skilled he.
If
Does that
Goku
make
knew,
sense?
if Goku knew that he was that nigga, it'd be Cell.
He would just be Cell. Exactly.
Yeah,
But yeah, I wasn't down with the gross penis tail assimilation. It was
that's one of your
weird.
biggest fears, Kira. I learned something about you today. Hey, check that out. Being consumed alive or being eaten alive. Oh, so the human centipede,
Yeah.
the human centipede thing, that's a no for you. I'm guessing
Ugh.
that's a no. That's definitely a no for Kira. Yeah. Yeah, that's a no. That's a little bit too kinky
I don't
for
like
you,
that
huh,
either.
Kira? I mean, I don't think I know anybody that's like, yes, sew my mouth to somebody else's asshole. Like, yeah, that's definitely
I
going to be
mean,
fun.
if you go far enough down that Reddit rabbit hole, you start
Yeah,
seeing some shit.
yeah, you definitely do. You definitely do. That's where
But
our
anyway,
generation of people exist at now. That's what we exist at now. It's not on Twitter. It's not on Facebook. We left 4chan and went to Reddit. That's where we at now. That's where we exist. All of the vampire freaks,
right.
all of us, we're on Reddit now. Oh, we
But
didn't even talk
you,
about
sir.
Tomb Raider. We didn't even talk about Tomb Raider.
Oh, you wanted to talk about Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
See, I don't like Tomb Raider in
Special Ed
general.
brought it up too. That was on my list of adaptations. I think that Tomb Raider
As
was
a positive or a negative?
well, he brought it up in general as an adaptation. I think that it's a positive.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna lie, Angelina Jolie was definitely typecast as Lara Croft. And honestly, I don't think that you could have got, especially at the time the movies came out, I don't think that you could have had anybody else better play Lara Croft.
I agree.
That was the perfect fucking casting.
Yeah. And
Perfect.
to me, it made her believable as an action star.
Who, Angelina Jolie?
Yeah.
Yeah, by far. And see the thing, and what I like about Tomb Raider, the motion pictures, right? Tomb Raider was a really big franchise. What about Mila Djokovic? We don't want to talk about her. That's the bitch that fucked up fucking Resident Evil. Fuck her.
She didn't fuck up Resident Evil.
She was
didn't write it.
Nope, she fucked it up as far as I'm concerned. She's typecast. She fucked it up. But
well, you know what's interesting about that? Just as a quick aside, her husband is the one who directed that,
as well as Monster Hunter. Yeah, I know.
But you know what? But you know what he directed way back when though?
What?
The first Mortal Kombat movie.
Really?
It's the same dude.
Really? Okay, see, I did not know. So what the fuck okay, I know what happened. He got him some pussy and it fucked up his life. And there go my green screen sheet.
Not even. Mila Jovovich heard you talking shit.
The universe says, what we not gonna do is talk shit.
About white women. We hit our quota.
Stop talking about the goddamn colonizers. We had enough.
Right. And Wesley Snipes, maybe.
Right, right. I just got Demolition Man. Damn, but now it's crooked. Oh well. The green screen is working. It looks like a bedroom.
Technology.
Technology, man. Yeah, it's crooked as shit now. Fuck. Oh well. It is what it is. What can you do, right? Oh man,
Hmm.
we are 2.5 hours in, and there it is, the other side. God damn it!
Oh. Is
Like,
is the sheet letting you know that it's time to stop?
this definitely letting me know. All right, you done. You're fucking done. Well, is there anything else that you want to say to your fucking fans? Because I'm pretty sure you got some new fans today as well.
Uh, keep your expectations low. I'm lazier than he is. Watch the entire DC animated universe. It's goated no matter what you say.
uh,
And happy Pride to people that celebrate or partake.
yeah, what he said. I'm a little bit bummed that my damn green screen just fell on me like that. Green screen, more like
It didn't
glory hole.
fall.
What type of low budget glory holes
It's
are
a
you fucking accustomed to, Kira? Come on now.
who
Sheesh.
who glory holes with a sheet. That's not
That,
protecting either person.
that's what I'm saying. That's low budget as shit. Like, if you bring out the fucking flashlight on your goddamn cell phone, you can see through it. Get your fucking life, Kira.
Yep.
Come on. Gosh.
And a door
And at least a door. At least some fucking
like a
drywall.
classy prostitute
At least some drywall that you install in your fucking garage. Like, come the fuck on.
or something.
Or something.
A sheet. A
Puh,
sheet.
puh, a fucking sheet for a goddamn glory hole. I don't know what type of
The
establishment that you think this is, ma'am, but we're classy over here, okay? Okay?
Yeah, we have a budget. We, as you can tell by our one sheet and only one camera.
We are couth over here, okay? We would never
Okay.
run an establishment where a sheet is the only divider between the person getting their dick sucked and the person sucking dick, okay? Gosh. I am so disappointed in you, Kira. So disappointed.
Hurt and upset. I don't know who she is.
Kira is one of those people that I have grown to know in the FGC, that I have random bouts of sarcastic, witty comments back and forth with. And she sometimes
nice.
come by the stream. Sometimes it's some minor bitter flirtatiousness that neither one of us takes fucking serious, just for shits and giggles. And then I don't fucking talk to her for like another 2 months. And she doesn't even fucking acknowledge that I exist for another 3 months. And that's just our fucking rapport that we have with each other. She's a nice young lady.
Lovely.
Indubitably.
Lovely.
Indubitably. This is what makes the community great. Anywho, any commercials I'm gonna run? Yes. I did my first fantasy team battle this past Thursday. It was fucking amazing. Thank you to everybody that came out and supported that, as well as the fighters that was there. It was fucking dope. I'm doing signups. I think I damn near have all the signups that I need for this upcoming Thursday. But I'm also doing my normal Monday night Shout Out Society event. 9 p.m. Central Standard Time on this same exact Twitch network. So tune in for that. Support small streamers. Anything else?
No, as always, I'll be there on Monday. No, I will not be talking. Yeah. But I will be there.
As always, now go to the other side. The whole thing fucking failed. Woo! It's over with. I think the heat is fucking with the adhesive on the goddamn tape, actually. I am in a goddamn hot box. I'm in a hot box. But as always, drink more water. The windows are fucking open.
Okay.
As always, drink more water. Say no to drugs unless it's your trusted drug dealer. Look both ways before you cross the street. I'm your favorite drunk commentator on Twitch. The mayor of mid-tiers, Dr. Doom's evil doppelganger, and the person that is constantly getting checked by sadistic dance on my bullshit. Zero fucking Lucy. Y'all have a great fucking evening, everybody. Peace.